Hello and welcome to Down the Vent. My name's Joe.
I'm Matt.
I'm Steve.
I'm Josh.
And tonight we have returned to Future Earth in Pandemic Legacy Season 2.
Wow, that was painful.
Yeah, that was. No bueno.
Edit, go back, redo it.
No, sorry Josh. We're live. We can't go back. Just like our first episode of
We can't go back.
whatever
back.
that game
We
of
can't
yours we
do
played.
it
That was the first thing we
all
live
over.
streamed.
No.
We can't go.
Above and below.
Above and Below,
Yeah.
yep.
Far, one of those
Near and
two.
far, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You watched the wrong video.
I was confused.
We can go back. I got expansions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say this is okay.
So,
Yeah.
you may say, "What? You're crazy! You don't have any cubes on Cairo." Well, there's no Cairo cards in the deck.
We ripped them all up.
Yep, we removed them all.
Spoilers, you can do that in this game.
At
Yeah.
this point, they should expect spoilers if they're watching this.
Someone actually commented on our Part 4 video and said, "Oh, spoilers in the title." And I was like, no, I just come up with stupid names. It's really nothing that happened in the game because it's called April Acid Showers.
Oh,
So she's like, "Well, spoilers." I was like, no, you're good. She's like, "We're only on game 2."
She's like, there's acid showers in the game.
Yeah,
Oh no!
oh no! Watch out for April.
Oh,
She's telling all of her
my.
friends, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" Anyways, so we are back. It's been a couple weeks since we streamed. Sorry, we're all prepping for Disney Plus, but it's out now, so we can come back to board games.
No, we were prepping for our convention.
That's right, and that is over, and we are live still. Wahoo!
Yes.
And we're back to playing games and streaming like normal. So
Right.
hip hop hooray! So we have 7 epidemics in the deck. Steve's already dealt out 2 to each of us. We've just placed our stockpile tokens out across the board. We have our 3 places we started with automatically. Well, we didn't start with any on our islands, which is fine because there's barely any out there. So that's it. Yeah.
Steve's shuffling and making the deck.
How do we decide who goes first? Is it usually random?
We can choose, but I think, but I'm not 1,000%.
We have to.
Yeah, we did.
That's
random.
right. Yeah.
In April, we have to complete three missions. Our missions are mandatory. Build 3 new supply centers. That's a mandatory one, which kind of sucks. That's a hard one to do.
Yep.
it's the same objective in every pandemic game ever.
It sucks.
It does.
3 new.
Complete 2 searches. Connect 2 new cities to the grid. Access Lost Haven, which I don't even know what the hell that is.
Sure.
And then recon an unknown region, which we can do up here in the.
Or possibly in yellow, if we have 5 different yellows. I don't know if we do. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
We do. So we can do that too. Thank you, Steve.
Yep.
Good job, Steve.
Which I think we did. That's why we built a thing there.
Yep, you're right.
So it makes it easier.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to check something real quick, make sure we have audio.
Oh yeah, because audio was funky, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, there you can. I'm going to check something real quick, make sure we have audio.
I'll put on my.
Oh, yeah,
microphone.
yeah, Steve, please put on your microphone.
Great. So my daughter says she wants to get up early tomorrow so she can be first in line for school.
Hey,
Nice.
sweet.
Grand.
School.
Nice.
Did you tell her school's for fools?
No, my daughter loves school.
Hashtag go
Which
to school.
Which is great.
School is cool.
I'm glad that she enjoys school.
Heck yeah.
How many of these do we draw at the beginning?
9.
9?
Yeah.
Holy
butts and stuff.
So the first one.
Butts and stuff.
yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
Moscow.
butts and stuff.
Chicago.
No.
Denver.
No. West of Chicago.
Denver.
Is it really?
Yep.
Ouch. All right.
That hurts.
Where's,
Chicago.
Wait, no, that's not an incident.
oh, yeah.
Chicago.
Is it really?
Yes.
Did you shuffle it?
Yes.
Did you shuffle that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you? I didn't.
I did.
Okay. I was going to say I didn't. Buenos Aires.
Oh, there we go. See, it's obviously shuffled.
Buenos Aires.
Obviously.
I definitely shuffled.
Sao Paulo.
Oh my gosh. This is insane.
Frankfurt.
Was that number 9?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No. We also dropped 1 here, so that would make 8. Count the cards, Josh.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, Matt.
8.
Yeah.
Why is
so-
it cheese
so
Matt
the
when he's
last
the one doing it?
You made a poorly architect structured.
Sao Paulo.
Oh, Okay. No. There's one more cube there. Get your fingers off the green cubes. That's not an incident, right? Or is it? Or is incidents when it breaks out? No, that's
No,
an
incident
incident.
It's just a
when.
green cube.
Yeah, incident's a green cube.
Because there's only 9 or 8 of them.
Grand.
It would be really hard for these to outbreak, but they can.
Well,
Yeah.
that one sucks because it's gonna go down
If
to
they
a
outbreak,
1.
they lose the game. I'm like, that's.
Hmm?
That'd be 3, depending on the location. Yeah, that'd be almost all the cubes if it outbroke.
Yeah.
It's not impossible to get that back though. We've had there because all we have to do is put the center there, and you don't lose the thing and you gain the thing, right? You know, you
Yeah,
get
we
less
need
population.
3 centers, so
So
you know.
it just that needs to be where we need to go for one of our first
All right,
ones.
Matt. Go build a center.
Yeah, Matt, go.
And then we use this.
Okay. What does that do?
Well, I'll use the other one for the system wide, and so we can get a lot of these cubes back to pick up. I think that would be a good idea to start.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Yeah, I think it's good.
You good with me checking one of these?
What's nice is you can
Yes,
put them
yes.
in. You can put them in the
ones that are
haven or the havens.
where we have supply
Or an
centers.
action.
Yeah.
That's an action.
What all you get to do?
At a haven or supply center, fill all havens and supply centers to their population with
You
supply
should
cubes.
Put
Then
some
check
in
a box
Chicago
below.
and Sao Paulo.
Yeah, one there. We can put 2 there, so we don't have to worry about it. Actually, we'll put 2 at each,
Yeah, good
Yeah.
idea.
and then I'll just put one there for you.
Or put it in Lagos.
So I can do
Why don't you?
2, 3, and then I can put one on Buenos Aires for 4.
No, you can't.
No, I can't.
Yeah, put some with you instead of 3 of them
I'll
with
just
me.
take
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
So
sucks
that's
is-
one action,
God, man, we have so few cubes.
Yeah.
That sucks.
and it continues to go down.
But we
That's the
know
crazy
which ones
part.
are going to come up, so we can actually pick it up from other locations potentially.
True.
Sure.
This is a free action.
Okay.
2, 3. Yeah, I guess I'll just move there and drop it.
Yep.
Is dropping free?
Yeah.
Deliver is an action, I believe.
You can create and drop it.
But I can't create it.
I know.
You could create if you want to.
And I only have Washington, so I don't think I can do anything else useful.
Washington,
2,
Washington.
3, 4.
Outbreak.
Ooh.
Don't I do 2 of these?
Yes.
Fairies.
Patties.
Yep.
Come on, Matt, you have one job. Atlanta. If there's 2 more cubes here,
Yep, don't worry about it.
you
Bam!
don't, you don't do crap.
Nice.
Atlanta safe. All right.
Scratch my screen cover.
Oh,
I need to put a new one on it.
Yeah.
They're the nice ones where you just spray it with liquid and then
So
you
I'm
can
up
like,
then.
Yeah, that's what this is too.
My
then
turn?
you can put it on there.
yeah, your turn, Steve.
I bought a matte one. A matte. Nat.
About me.
A matte.
Matt.
A matte screen protector. It's got
Instead of
fuzzy hair.
glossy, so I want to put that on to see what it looks like.
This one's matte. It's a little scratched up, but it doesn't glare as much.
Yeah, I might do that. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Probably not. I'm gonna go home and watch Mandalorian. and eat my white cheddar popcorn.
I thought you were going to say something else at first.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And
Yeah,
eat
I
what?
wasn't sure.
And eat my white.
Cheddar popcorn.
Why? I was like, what?
Nope, white cheddar popcorn.
It's like Jimmy.
Oh, wait, somebody forgot to shut off that light. Fail.
Oh, that's why it's all lit off.
Steve.
Barry.
Barry.
So I'm gonna pick up those supplies because it's free to do so.
Sure.
Fly over to Denver.
1, 2. I can't just fly directly to Denver.
You could fly to here, though.
Not from the Haven, can you?
Yeah, isn't there a thing for...
That's from supply center to supply center.
Yeah, I was gonna say from supply center to supply center.
No, move from any haven or supply center to another haven or supply center on the grid. So shuttle flight.
What do I have to do to it? Does it say?
free?
Just do it.
I think it's just an action, yeah.
Boom, you're welcome.
Oh, okay, so there
Yeah.
we go. You know what?
I remembered.
I'm going to tell you what. I am impressed. I think this is literally
The second
No.
game. Second game.
second time since I've known you, you've been useful.
I know, right?
It's amazing.
I can't believe he remembered the rules. He's
Yeah,
still learning. That's what I was saying. After 28 playthroughs.
and he's still unsure how to play near and far. So, you know what I mean? It's
Exactly.
just wrong.
Yep.
1, 2.
Hey, I knew there was something here.
There's something. Yep. Dropping will cost an action, right?
And you don't want to start your turn there because you will get
I
scarred.
know.
Scarred.
I forgot your character's name's Floater.
3. And I'm actually going to move back to there.
That's a bold move. I would do that too.
I feel like it's a good idea.
Wait, you don't want to stay there?
Nope.
I have to move you out. I forgot that.
Go Denver. That's actually kind of good because then that could give a couple options then from there.
What 2 cards do you have there? We need 4 of them.
Istanbul and Tripoli.
Matt has Tripoli also.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So, and I can move people to other people. So we just need to
Washington?
keep that in mind. Washington,
And Jackson Bealey.
Jacksonville,
All right.
LA,
I don't know what I'm doing.
PA.
Save Jacksonville.
What?
Save Jacksonville.
Pick up for free? I mean, I could, I guess.
Ooh.
You have
I
Jackson.
was gonna say, can't you exchange too?
Exchange what?
Your supplies thing, right? Can't you transfer?
My 1 cube?
No, my cube
Oh,
to you, so
yeah,
that you would
yeah.
have another cube is my point. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. I can do that.
What cities do you have?
Jacksonville and London.
You can go right to Jacksonville by dropping Jacksonville.
Yeah, but then what? I mean, I could
Then
pick
drop
up.
2 cubes because you exchange.
I
your
mean,
money.
I can go 1, 2,
And drop 2 cubes.
and
as
drop
well.
2 cubes also.
That's true, yeah.
Instead
Save
of
the card.
wasting Jacksonville.
And then if you're at Jacksonville, you can fly anywhere with that, right?
Yeah.
Because next
Right,
turn.
but that's
Because
the
it's
next
a
turn.
Yeah.
free
That's
action.
Right, I get that.
Not anywhere with a C route.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, which
Okay.
does make some difference.
Yep.
But, because I don't want to pick up from, you know what I mean?
Right.
We're so sparse, there's not really.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I would go 1, 2. It's a free action, right? To
Right, but
transfer.
dropping each thing you drop is
No,
one,
drop
so-
them all.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
drop is just
And
one
then
action.
create for 1.
You took from Steve, I thought.
That's a free action.
Oh, that's a free action.
transfer supplies.
Transfer supplies is
Okay.
a free action.
Okay.
So 1, 2, drop as 3, make for 4.
Okay. All right. Bold move.
I
Why
guess.
don't you leave Steve with one then?
I don't know.
I would leave Steve with one and drop.
Or
the
you
rest.
could have picked it up first, created it first, and dropped it so there was 3 on there. Just saying.
Okay.
That would have been the other way to go.
Just because you can always take them.
Oh, I'm gonna get an epidemic.
Lagos.
It's fine.
London.
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 London. Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Get it, Joe.
I think I'm gonna go to London.
I
London.
wonder what creatine does to you.
Only problem is then I'm really far from
I don't think there's actually creatine.
all these.
I don't think it makes it. You know what? Why not be that guy over that side? You know what I mean? I can always quick move you over to us if we need to.
It's an action to make a cube, right? Make
Yep.
supplies.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go 1, 2, 3. I think I only want to drop 1.
Did London or Lagos come up more?
Lagos has come up twice already, I think. Or is it both once?
Both once.
So that's your choice because you can go straight to Lagos as well.
Right. Well, it'd be 2 to... Oh, right, yeah, because there's a supply center there.
Yep.
I think I'm only going to put 1. And I think I want to try and keep 1 for next turn, so maybe I can make a connection from Paris to Istanbul. Because I think that'd be really beneficial, because this top half of the board's really separated from everything.
Yes, it is.
It'd be nice to have another... I don't know.
I definitely think we need to get one of these.
But that's all 4 of my actions, I guess.
Way over here, so then it's easier to get to.
The only thing I'm doing is keeping 1.
Call, bro.
Okay. You guys are all over in your North and South America. I'm here protecting Europe. Jacksonville.
Got a lot of them.
Epidemic.
Yay!
Increase the infection rate marker forward 1 space.
Don't we take the one off the bottom and delete
Yep.
all
Draw
those?
the bottom card from the infection deck and remove all supply cubes, if any, from that city. Not Atlanta. Or
Lima.
Moscow. What's Lima? Oh no. Okay. Shuffle the cards in the infection discard pile. Put them on top of the infection deck. And then draw 2.
I don't want them.
Yeah.
Denver.
Danva.
Chicago.
Chicago. No. Oh.
What?
Yeah, never mind. It's not Chicago. It's Atlanta.
Nope, it's Atlanta. There's no sticker, Joe.
Yeah, I know. Alright, your turn, Matt. Oh, look, I got something. It's for when Josh cries. I'll put this on. Look at this.
Where in the world did you get that?
Everyone's targeting me. Why does everyone always target me?
I'm gonna lose.
I'm gonna lose.
I'm doing awful.
No, no.
Everybody else is winning.
I will say I'm gonna lose as me, but everybody's targeting me as Matt.
Why is everyone targeting me?
I never win games. Why are you guys targeting
I
me?
don't think I've ever won set. I never win games.
I
no,
never
but
win.
Josh definitely hasn't then won the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Where did you
Josh-
find that?
Josh always, it was half off at Five Below. So it was $2.50.
Says 250 exactly.
I think
Guess
totally worth
what?
it.
That's similar to my rating.
Of?
That math.
Oh, it's not bad. 250 out of 10.
Wait a second. You score everything 7 and above.
I know. Yet that mask is still more fun than the Ego game.
Oh.
Yeah,
2.5 times more fun.
that was pretty fun. I can't wait till Josh actually starts crying. I pull it out.
I'm gonna forget it exists.
Oh,
And
that's
I'm,
the plan.
I'm hoping that I can't wait now.
There's a dog one too,
Did
but
Buenos Aires come up?
Before
Not now.
Yeah, well, I know not now.
Lima
Yes.
was the one on the bottom, so that's why I had everything removed.
Where's Buenos Aires? Where
It's
you're
down.
Right
I think
there.
Buenos Aires and Sao Paulo came up twice in a row
Okay.
because it was almost similar to what happened up there.
Like 2 new cities. I could connect the city, or I can fix Lima or Lagos.
at? What, fix things?
Connect the city.
Yeah. Connect 2
Ooh.
new cities. I was trying to see if I could do both. If I took a cube, I could.
No, does that mean it has to be a city we don't currently have?
No, just connect
No,
the.
it's
the
connecting
thing.
to the grid.
Okay.
So which means it has to not have a line connecting it to the
Okay.
rest of everything
Okay.
else.
So that connection would not count then.
No,
Okay.
but if we got
But
St. Petersburg,
St.
would,
Petersburg or Los Angeles,
Los Angeles
or New
Mexico
Mexico.
City or
Yeah.
Bogota or Santiago,
Santiago.
any of those would be feasible. I mean, we need it, so it's not necessarily awful to do it.
So these ones go up by 1 population, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
But you also don't want green cubes to come out because that's how we lost the last one.
No, I understand. I mean, I could put some on Lima and connect Bogota, but I'd take both off Sao Paulo, so that would be bad.
Yeah.
I think you should just add it. I think you should add the route, but that's on you. It's my vote. I'm not saying you have to.
Picking up's free, right?
Yeah.
You could take
I'm not
one,
getting the cards out of here to add.
move, make a second, and then
So it'd be
No.
1 and 2 actions.
yep. Never mind.
I'd have to pick up both. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or pick
No,
up
pickup's
one.
free.
Yes.
So 1, pick up. 2, create. Then 4, because you only need 2
Oh,
cubes,
if I
right?
don't drop on Lima, yes.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's dangerous though. Not dropping one. Never mind. I forgot about the
Which is
dropping
back
one.
on Buenos Aires too.
Oh yeah.
I thought when you make, you can drop.
I can, yeah, that's what he's including.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't thinking about dropping on Lima. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
thinking about only making a route to Bogota.
Right.
I mean, if you go there and you drop one,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you can prepare yourself to draw a line next round.
I thought when you make, you drop one.
I do.
So what's the issue? You
But
would
he
drop
wants
one in
he wants to try
Lima.
and connect a new city as well, and he could do that, but he'd have to take all the cubes from here.
No, because when he makes 2, I thought.
No, he only makes one.
Oh.
He can just make and drop at the same time.
Well, Buenos Aires is not in the discard? Or it is?
No.
There's only 2 cars now.
Okay.
It's Chicago and Denver. Because we just
We're
had
not
an
100%
epidemic.
sure on whether or not Buenos Aires was in there.
Right.
Okay, I'm doing a risk, which is not normally like me. 1, 2,
You always do dumb things. What are you talking about?
3, and then 4 to connect to data.
Alright.
Draw that line. Use that card.
Move that bus.
Whatever. Oh, four line making.
Nice. I like it.
Wow, 0 out of 0 line
I
making.
like it. All right, so that was, what was that? Bogota?
Yeah,
You got to put your character back out there, Matt.
that would be helpful.
When you go up the stairs, make sure to shut off that light, Joe.
Oh, right.
And when you go
That goes
upstairs,
into that discard over there.
These go over there, right?
Or,
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 1 second, Steve.
And these
or
can
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah. Technically, they all do, but
Yeah.
since we don't ever get to go through the discard pile.
Yeah.
Okay,
What you
okay.
think?
That's what you think.
Okay, that was 4.
Oh, Sao Paulo.
No, and that was.
And you should,
Oh, no.
when you go
Ooh.
upstairs, do a thingy.
Flip to
What's a thingy? A shot?
Yes, Denver.
Denver. Ooh.
Jacksonville.
Ooh. That was ugly.
Jesus
God,
age.
Joe.
Sound like Jonah got scared. Now he's upset. Did the chat? I didn't look. Whatever.
What?
I was gonna see if the chat came up on the window and I forgot.
Hmm. Where do you have it coming up in the bottom right?
Yeah. Okay, it is. It's just really hard to see. It's right there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's too small.
What
I might need to increase the size of that.
May as well make it the whole screen.
Oh my.
Are you sure that's even there? Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Move it all the way over so then it's like, there you go, whatever.
All right.
No, it disappears.
Whose turn is it?
Steve's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it only lasts for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I saw it was like 2 of your faces.
Yeah.
So tiny. Not worth it. Why can't you put it like up where it's
Yeah, that's bigger.
scrolls over here, Joe?
Where?
Like on the
Who has the,
The
one
background.
Build supply centers for one less?
Me.
You, okay.
The weird part is it comes up in the middle of it, right?
yeah, like why can't you
I
put
could
it off
move-
into
move
the
somebody
that?
from a
I
place
mean,
to a-
because it's
to-
part of the
to another
screen.
one.
Yeah.
Like once per turn.
And since it's white lettering, it'll look good on the black background.
Well, I would have to make it really small to make it fit there.
No, just scroll it over, can't you?
No.
You can't have it so it goes off the edge of the.
Well, yeah, but it's still gonna. If someone writes a longer message, it's gonna come over.
What's interesting is there's no recon here now.
See how far it goes.
I understand, but I mean,
Can you read that one?
yes, I understand.
It's weird that it doesn't start on the left-hand side of the thing, though.
Does
Weird.
it show up on the stream or just for us?
No, it shows up on the stream too.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's how most streamers they have their thing rolling over.
Yeah.
Usually on the right side, though.
Well, since the Pandemic Legacy's up top, usually I have it up top, in between the
Right,
two
that's what I was
cameras.
gonna say.
So it comes up and it's like psh, 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 right between our two cameras. But anyways,
Always tweaking, but it's hard because we live stream everything. We don't like record
right?
anything. Well,
All
you,
right, so I'm gonna go.
we do record some things,
Yeah.
but
That'll be 2.
Boom,
We're there for 3,
boom.
and I'm gonna search for 4.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, what do you have to do to search? You just have
You
to be
have
there.
to get that
Just
location.
be at a location. So
Do you
I'm
not
gonna
need to
search this-
discard it either? Oh, I can go to Moscow and search
Do the
without
bottom one?
discarding it.
search the sea. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm hoping for a haven because
Right.
first off, this is one search. Second off, if it was a haven, then we would access a lost haven, and that would
Oh yeah.
right away put us in almost like. Then we just need to get supply centers taken care of.
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
No.
You think it's
C.
the R, but it's actually the C. Come on, Matt. Get your pirate game up. Yep.
I think you made it worse.
Yeah, so I got bunny
Oh my
cake. That definitely made it worse.
Perfect. It's perfect.
It's like,
Jesus H. I'm gonna look like you with silver hair now.
We discovered a long lost supply cache on the Falklands.
oh, thank God.
Puts 3 supply cubes into this city from the reserve instead of the stockpile.
What? It's in the box then.
That's pretty amazing.
Into Lima.
Jesus H.
You should have done that. Well, no, you didn't. No, you're in where? You're Buenos Aires, aren't you?
Aires.
Yeah, never mind.
Buenos Aires.
Buenos
That's
Aires.
pretty cool. Okay, so-
Add 3 to the remaining things the rest of the game. It doesn't say that, does it?
No.
Oh, darn.
It helps for this game.
Yeah, it does. Good job,
More specifically
Steve.
Your side there.
Meh. It's everywhere.
Okay.
Except on your
Alright.
guys' side.
Was that your 4th action?
Yep.
Bless America, Steven. Come on.
Then you
Lagos?
have a filtration system down here.
I know.
Why would you hand that to me?
Josh asked me to.
Jeez, oh jeez.
That's gonna suck.
Some guys.
First thing, increase this.
Yep.
Come on, Josh.
Istanbul.
Better than it could be.
It's no longer safe.
Nowhere safe.
Everywhere safe.
Denver came up twice too, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Denver's in. Atlanta was in there again, wasn't it? Or no, Denver was the green one. Yeah. Great.
Denver.
I think they can outbreak. We should probably look.
Oh, it's after 3 though.
But I think it's in there twice.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I mean it's only gonna outbreak to one place, so it's not terrible.
That's pretty bad. Come on, because all that weed.
But
Denver.
Okay.
move up the incidents.
Denver.
Are you serious?
Okay, hold on.
Now we
let me
need to
make
know for
how
sure.
this is. So you remove 1 supply cube from it and return.
It's not in the rule book because everyone else is way better
He
than
has
that.
no supply cubes. Instead, place a plague cube. City already has 3 plague cubes. Do not place a 4th. Instead, an outbreak of the plague occurs in the city. See outbreaks next column. Discard this card to the infection discard pile. And that's what it says for that part. And then, outbreaks. When an outbreak occurs, remove 1 supply cube from every location adjacent to the city.
Okay.
All right. Move the incident marker forward 1 space on track for each cube removed. Or each plague cube placed. If any connecting location already has 3
reread
right. So, place 1. Wait. When an outbreak occurs, remove 1 supply cube from every location adjacent. We did that.
Okay.
If the connected location does not have a supply cube, place a plague cube instead.
Ah.
Right. And then for every one that you would have had to do that, we'd had to move the incident tracker up 1.
Okay.
For every green place.
Yeah, for every
Okay,
green
that
place.
makes
If
sense.
any connecting already has 3, then that one outbreaks again, and it chain reactions like it would in the other. When a chain reaction outbreak occurs, remove supply cubes or plague cubes, or place plague cubes as above, except do not add a plague cube to locations that have already had an outbreak, as part of resolving the current infection. Right, and then again, still move 1 for each one. Yep, that's it.
If we fail again, do we play this again, or is
No.
it you fail 2
Then,
years?
then we go on to the next month.
Gotcha.
But then we
But
have 4 funding.
Yeah, but that would suck.
So we don't need to worry about Denver. We just have to make sure Chicago has cubes.
Right.
Right.
Denver's bombed anyway, so it's worthless to put cubes
No,
there.
that's not true.
Well, we
Because
can
you
put a
only
supply center
right,
there,
we-
yes.
that's the important.
But as far as trying to put supply cubes there, it's
no, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But the supply center if possible. Except doesn't the supply center get broken if the
No, they
no,
wash.
No, that's the other thing.
Yeah.
No. I mean,
In the other game.
if there was an outbreak or whatever, if there was for some
If
reason,
it goes to 2 or 3 in the original, it would destroy the supply center.
right. Maybe it
Or
will
research
later in
center.
this. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Maybe it will later in this. I don't know. Okay.
We
So
just
that
have
was
to make
my
sure
2. So it's your
Chicago's
turn.
double
Oh,
stockpiled.
thanks.
yeah. Josh,
Hey,
save
You
Chicago.
have a clear cut thing you need to do.
Mm.
Whatever you can.
No one has. I have a cube you can take from me. Look at that.
Yeah. Cool.
Prepping.
1, 2, 3. Give me your QB. And then it's 4 for place.
Yep.
Bro sign in.
Good thing I kept that
Washington?
one.
Ooh, that's 4,
You're
and
one
I have
away.
1.
I have 2. I'm near
It's
one.
Denver though.
It's true.
Danger zone. Danger zone.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't have to be. But the point is to put the
Istanbul, green
That's enough to put
cube.
out a supply center.
Right, but you have to trade it. You have to be in Denver to trade
Chicago.
Sure,
it. Yeah.
but it doesn't matter. It still needs to happen.
Istanbul came out.
Great. Did you increase the incident?
Yep.
Great. Perfect. I don't know what to do
Come on,
now.
Joe.
We're bad at this game.
I can go search Moscow. That would be my entire turn.
No,
I,
cover Lagos.
I think this is the game, Matt. Is sometimes
Cover
you just
Lagos.
lose in co-ops.
Uh,
Sometimes you lose co-ops,
Yeah,
Matt.
no, yeah. Ooh, you still got a lot of that in your hair.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't plan on showering either.
I wouldn't.
Quit fucking. God bless America.
really? You want me to save Lagos?
Pick whatever
What are
you
you,
want,
brown?
bro.
What? Yeah, I'm brown. I can get there in 2, but
Well, what else are you gonna do?
search Moscow.
Well, no, we can only get 4 more.
Search it. Well, the thing is the search does satisfy one of the things we need to finish.
What if it gives us something amazing?
It won't. It's Moscow.
Vodka.
Oh, wow.
There's obviously
Wait,
vodka
if it's
here.
vodka, that could be worthwhile.
Yeah.
It can go with our supplies.
Yeah, searching it doesn't because if we lose, that's searched and we can't search it again in the future.
Right.
Sure.
Then it's
Well,
it's
pretty
done.
quick, we're going to be in May, and we're going to F everything up, and a lot of this stuff is probably going to go away, and we're going to
Yeah.
be jacked on it anyways. No matter.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Play the game like you should play it and try to win, not play the game to.
I mean, that is an objective. And Moscow's so far away.
That's your call.
Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, Washington.
I can search Lima.
I like it.
There you go. See?
Can I search it?
Steve could move me to him. Or you're there, aren't you? Never mind. Nope.
Jackson, Biles, Denver, Chicago.
Chicago's fine.
Just don't outbreak. Just don't get an epidemic. I'll be okay. And we're golden.
I'm gonna go and put 2 on Chicago, right? I mean,
Yeah, you may as well. Because I don't know what else you're going to...
Yeah.
I don't know what else is definitely more...
well, I don't want him to get a scar.
Right.
I mean, Istanbul.
Well, Steve could move him away, but yeah.
3, 4.
But it's really worth putting him there anyways.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because then that way it also helps us.
How many cards you got?
7.
That's the max,
Do you,
right?
what one do you have? You have Washington,
Washington,
New York.
and Paris.
I'm gonna say we just need.
Can you also move a cube, or is it?
I need
or
one
move
more.
somebody, or just move one to another?
Move any one person to any other person.
What color is Denver? Is it blue?
It's blue.
Nice.
I have Denver. Which you don't have to have the city that you're in. You just have to have the colors.
Yeah.
Right, but to trade Denver, you have to be
Yeah,
in
but I'm
Denver.
thinking of trading because I have 4.
Sure.
That's what I meant. I know you didn't need it to build it, but I know that to trade the card, you have to be in that city.
Okay.
Which is really
We can't even
difficult.
do this because we don't have a supply center there.
Well, here's the
Correct.
thing.
We were trying to do the yellow one.
Right.
Well, either one. Here's the thing, though.
Well, we would have to
And
build
we
a
still
supply
need 3
center.
supply centers. It
Yep,
doesn't
yep.
make a difference what we do otherwise.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got to have those to win either way.
Yep.
I could, while I'm here, search the land because I'm already in the spot. And that would do our other search, and that's one of our things.
I mean, that might give us more cubes, maybe, and then Josh can take them from you.
Yeah.
I'm
'Cause you-
also thinking that because of that one spot down there, it might end up opening up a haven or a whatever. Like, again, it could still do
Right.
that, opening up that other piece. But
I say search it again.
or I can skip that and I can go otherwise.
So you'll be here, like,
I'll still have 3 more. I'll still have 3 more
Actions,
actions.
yeah.
So it's not like I'm You know.
Yeah, I
search
don't
it.
think we're hurting too bad. Really, the only thing is Istanbul and Jacksonville. Because Jacksonville was pulled during this.
Yeah.
But he could get to Jacksonville and drop a cube still.
I can. I could
Okay.
do that.
Oh wait, no, he can't. Never
I
mind.
can. I still have Buenos Aires. I can drop Buenos Aires and go right
Oh
to
yeah,
wherever I want.
yeah.
So you're retaining places connected. So I can still do that with my other 3 and drop something
Yeah.
and at least have some protection.
Yeah, do it. Search.
Alright.
Can you do that over Josh's head?
No.
Nope, I'm doing it away from you.
Thank you.
Purposely.
I wonder what 12, 13, 14, and 15 is.
Then you'd be like this.
Those are for sail and charter boat actions
Yeah, it's a legend
because it's a legacy game.
of the fall.
Come on, Josh, pay attention.
Okay.
Well, good or bad? Your
Something
character
interesting,
dies.
definitely.
Your character's dead. You
No.
lose.
Gain 12
No.
stars.
Search the land. Found Opal Laboratory, one of 4 labs seeking a cure. So that's another search. Someone at the lab is offered to join us. Open the following doors if you haven't done so already. 18.
He has the box, I think. Oh, those doors.
Yeah, those
Right.
doors. 18.
My God, Joe, it's the one that says 18.
There's one more on the bottom.
There you go.
Jeez, Josh. 11.
18.
Home, Buenos Aires. Immunologist. Continuing the work of my grandfather, who told stories of helping during a worldwide crisis. Immediately create this character using the stickers below and add it to the pool of characters.
Okay.
So we need one of those things.
There you go.
Jeez.
What's
sounds
his
like
special ability?
Immunologist. When doing the make supplies action, you may take supply cubes from the reserve instead of the stockpile.
Wow.
Oh, wow, that
It's really strong.
is strong. That's really strong.
Seems like it's going to be required the further we go into this game.
Yeah. Looks like your character's being exiled, Matt.
I would
This
say so.
this guy teamed up with Josh's guy is really powerful.
Yeah.
Well, what would have been awesome is if we didn't make the farmer to begin with, so you can put the farmer on his,
Yeah.
so that he makes them.
Was
from
the farmer
reserve
one that
and
we had
drops
another
them.
of?
I don't think
No.
we had
I don't know,
duplicates
because
of
if it
any of
is,
those.
he's worth upgrading.
Yeah. It would
She.
definitely be something.
She.
That's a he.
No, okay.
He kind of looks like an elf.
I need a
Okay.
marker. Or pen.
Look it. Look it.
So, yeah, no, I think it's going to write well on that.
Home, Buenos Aires. Age 37. I'm guessing we have to give him a name.
Whoever gets to play him names him.
Okay.
That's fair. And then door 20.
Oh, Steve, I put the doors away.
Right there.
Cousin,
Denny Aries.
Denny Aries.
You found us!
What does
Finally!
it say behind the thing? Or was there anything? Was there something underneath what you pulled out?
18, 20.
No.
On this?
Never. Yeah.
No.
I didn't know if in the spots you pulled stuff up, if there was stuff. That's
No.
Okay.
No, he tried to draw on it.
You found us! Finally, someone from the Havens. Have you found our leaders? They've been gone since the summit. We stopped using our satellite towers to broadcast for help since it attracted the Hollow Men.
Those bitches.
We made a breakthrough
Wow,
that
Matt,
should help.
PG-13 game.
We made a breakthrough that should help, and I know other labs have as well. Some of our scientists left to visit Lake Baikal, since that's where the primary lab was located.
Yeah, that's in the Ukraine or Russia. That's the super cold, super
Ah.
like that one.
Yeah, if you would have searched Moscow.
What place?
Latvia.
What?
Baikal, Lake Baikal.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought it was Ballstadt or whatever, the place where they keep all the seeds.
The seaman.
No, different one.
If there is a cure, it would come from there. Although no one has heard from them for decades now.
Right.
Open the following doors. You ready, Josh?
Sure.
61.
Oh, man. Maybe if these were in order!
Nope, the letters are last. 61.
I wanted to open it, Steven.
30.
Steven!
30.
Was 61 first.
Yeah,
Which one
61 first.
Okay, so do you want to open 61
And
or
Matt,
30?
Yes.
and Matt can open one too. And 13.
Go.
And 13 is
Not M13. 13.
on this one.
Okay.
Okay, so you get
All right,
the
61 first.
61. Come on, Josh.
Open the right one.
Make it a good one.
Add the sticker to the board.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow, Josh. At least it's just the outside of the sticker. Oh, pass. Thank you.
Oh, it's an island.
Yeah. And it tells you where to add it.
Lake Baikal
All right.
Lake Bagel.
100.
by 40.
Yeah, 40 north by 100 what? East? Yeah, 100 east. 40 north.
100 east.
40 north, it's on there. So it's right there. Yep, it's going to be in there.
What?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
Wow,
Yeah.
if I probably would have searched Moscow.
It's part of the
Where is it? Like there?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, where's 100? Make sure 100
What was
lines
it,
up with
31?
100.
I got 100.
30.
30.
See, it says 100 on that. Okay, so trying to get it perfect-ish.
Josh would be so pissed.
Nah,
He'd poop his little panties.
it's
Too bad it's a thong.
Wow.
Look at that.
It's red. I don't know what that means.
Okay, this one is laboratories. When you find a laboratory, add the matching sticker next to its city on the board.
Wow. Buenos
So that's going to
Aires.
be Buenos Aires because that's where we're at.
I like it. Put it above it.
Above it?
Above the two.
Above the
Oh
two.
no, I like above it better.
Yeah.
I think above it might be a little better.
To the side.
Too bad.
Oh no.
And then there's also going to be topaz, pearl, and jade are other laboratories that we will eventually get.
Wow.
All right, and then number 13.
Shut off the light. Run an ad is what I was getting at.
Huh?
While you're gone.
There. Makes sense.
Well, I'm gone.
Yeah, why not?
Well, you guys are doing this.
When
Meh.
you find a lab, check its box and gain its ability. So
Okay.
I'm just going to stick it on the board.
Oh, 13, cool. Hey, we were talking about that earlier. Look at that. Don't mess it up, Matt.
Probably will, to be honest with you.
Hey, I perfectly placed those character pieces on the card.
I barely noticed.
It's pretty close.
Nice.
So we have opal.
Yep.
When you do the make supplies action, take one additional supply cube if you are in a haven or supply center.
That's pretty nice. We need to mark it off. Yep. The colored in.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Jade, remove a maximum of one supply cube during step 2 of each epidemic card. Holy shit.
Wow. Maximum of one? Wow.
Yeah. Topaz, discard a player card matching the color of a just drawn infection card to prevent one supply cube from being removed from that city.
That can be powerful also.
Pearl, unknown. A possible cure? Put the sticker on the game board on 13.
Yep.
I didn't read that part, but I did it.
Yep. It's all good. It's totally all good. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
feel
cool.
I feel like I made a good turn there.
Is there, what are the character upgrades? I'm just curious. I think these were careers, not upgrades, so I don't think we could have put this on there.
I think the top one was already there.
Well, we stuck that on there.
Are you looking for character abilities?
This sheet. Oh, yeah.
Right here. I think there's more on here though, maybe?
I think one of those says farmer though.
Foreman.
Oh, farmer.
So there's Outrider, you may do the recon action with one fewer card. Foreman, when doing the establish supply line action, spend one fewer supply cube. Facilitator, once on your turn as an action, you may take any one player card from a character in your location. Could you, yeah.
I'm gonna pick up 2 of those for free.
So that's your first action.
That's second action. First was searching.
When we do the mix
You said for free
actions,
pickup.
Add a haven
So
or
that's
supply
not an
center.
action. That's why I said
You
one
make two.
action.
When you what?
Well, you said that's your second action.
When you do
No,
the
I
mix
said
supplies
that's your
action.
first action.
At a Haven or Supply Center?
Yep,
Oh,
yep.
nice.
I'm gonna drop
That's good.
Buenos Aires. To go directly to Jacksonville. So that's my second action.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop whoop. Thanks, Panic Games, for resubscribing for 3 months.
For 3 months?
Yeah.
Oh, look at him dropping money.
3.
Big
No.
money hustler.
Is it subscribing for 3 months, or was it that third month subscribed?
It's his 3rd month subscribing.
Right. So it's not that he's right. It's yeah.
This is his 3rd time
It's not
being
It's
subscribed.
not that he's paying for 3 months ahead, but yes.
Right.
Right.
Here's your trash
You know
pile.
what? I'm gonna just put them both.
Over by
Or,
Matt.
no, you go
I can
next,
take
right?
you. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that because that way, depending on what happens from
Yeah.
this, it goes.
How do we get to Lake McCall, did it say? No?
No, we have to open up the things to it.
Son of a
there we go.
biscuit.
Sorry, I was flipping it for you when you can flip it yourself.
Ooh, One Quiet Night.
Nice.
What do you think? So old for now?
What's one
It's
quiet
only
night?
2 still.
Yeah.
One quiet night stops you from doing this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would wait. Because,
Okay.
I mean, we got double Denver already.
All right.
How rude, Paul.
What?
I ain't spending no money.
Buenos Aires. Lagos. Lucky you, Joe. You went there to stop it, see?
Saved the day.
Instead of searching Moscow.
Hey, if I searched Moscow, it probably would have been like, wow, put 3 cubes wherever you want, including Lagos. Now we'll never know.
Meh.
Well, no next game because it'll be in. Well, possibly.
I'm going
So
there
what would
now.
you guys like me to do? I'm at a supply center, so I could make 2
Yeah?
for 1 action, which isn't bad.
Come on, Paul, spend that money. Josh wants money.
It's not me. It's down the bed.
Sweet Twitch money.
Josh specifically wants money.
So that's 1 action.
Yes.
Should I do that again?
You can give for free as well, right?
Mm-hmm. I really want a card, though. I really want another blue card. But that ain't gonna happen.
I have New York.
I
Paris,
could-
and Washington.
Yeah.
If you can end up on one of those spaces, I can move him to you at the end, like at the start of a turn or whatever.
Yeah, we need to start working on that stuff, huh?
Given that it's the biggest thing now, like it's
Yeah.
far and away the most important thing we do now. Because connecting in another city is not going to be that hard,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So 1 action. 2 action.
Okay,
And then I can give you...
thanks. I will throw them into the water. These were for Moscow!
I think my 4th action, I'm gonna go to Washington, because then...
There's a lot of opportunities
Yeah.
to get that triggered. Right?
Because Joe and Matt has Washington.
Right.
Do I make again? I just grab another 2 cubes?
You could have gave me more of that.
And your rules say
I
you can
guess
give them
I'm
to
not
anyone.
Yeah.
Well, then you can give 2 to Joe, 2 to me, and 2 to
Because this says whenever you do the transfer supply free action, you may give or take supply cubes from a player in any location. That's where we got it, a player.
But it says every time you take the action.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you can just do the action multiple times.
Yeah.
Stop that reading.
Silly rabbit.
I guess I'll make again and give Matt 2,
Paul, any sneak peek of what's coming up next on your channel?
and then I'll move right here.
Okay.
Give these to Steve instead because I'm at a supply center.
So am I.
Yeah, but your turn's before his.
Okay.
It makes...
Yeah, but I can't give him cubes.
I realize that, but there's cubes left, so
Blue? Blue?
that's 7.
Alright, now you need no one.
So
Get the discard one, though.
which one of these do you want me to get rid of? Because we need
Probably
5.
Jacksonville,
We
'cause
need
you're-
5 to do
Oh.
that.
I have Jacksonville. Well, I don't know.
I'm just
I have
thinking.
Lima.
I have 1 Lagos already, so you could get rid of the Lagos and we still have, and that still leaves us with, or the
Yeah.
Sao Paulo, either one, and that leaves us with one of, because those all have to be different.
Yeah.
So either or would work.
So now I'm good for. I'm assuming we want to make this in Denver in the future.
It would be the best choice so we don't lose population, but
Yeah.
it's not a requirement. It would be nice to have one there, and it would be nice to put one there because in that way we don't have to worry about them.
Yeah.
We need 3 no matter what, so it doesn't make a difference.
So that was that. Let's flip these. Buenos Aires. So that's the second one. London. I think we're back up to where we were originally.
Well, there's 3 spots with no cubes, Joe. What are you going to do?
Fix 2 of them.
Could do that.
You could fix Lagos and London.
Or I could move to Moscow. Just kidding.
You don't even need to search. It'd be more beneficial
Hey!
not to.
Hey! I'll drop these on Lagos. I'll make cubes for my second action. Crap.
Yep, that won't work.
I'll drop a cube then, I guess. On Lagos. And I'll... 1... So 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Okay, hold on a second. Between...
Yeah, you could have went up here and did this.
I could have done London or Buenos Aires.
Yep, didn't matter.
Okay.
But is Buenos Aires come up more?
Buenos Aires has come up more than London. Buenos Aires has 2
Are we
in here.
remembering to do
Okay.
this?
Yeah, Josh did it.
See, Buenos Aires has 2 in here. Lagos only has 1. Or
That's
London
fine.
only has 1.
Supply center,
Okay.
you need 2
But I
and
think
stuff.
London's only come up once.
Correct. The original, before we shuffled.
Yeah.
Draw your 2.
Joe didn't make that time, did he?
No, I was going to, but
Yeah,
I didn't
no,
have
I did
enough
that.
cubes then. Alright. Draw my cards. Nyok. This card counts as 2. For
Man,
bonus
you
supply
went
center.
2. Nice.
And Hotlanta with the search.
Wow. There's a lot of good going on right here.
So that's 5, right? Or 4, because you only need 4.
Yep. That would be enough for me to build a blue
Right.
supply center.
Yeah.
So technically, we can kind of dump blues. I can get you over there if you're.
It might be better, or even in here
Yeah,
somewhere,
that's what I was thinking.
and then we maybe possibly build it for good. But
I don't know if we have any more. It was pretty limited, I thought.
oh, was it? I don't remember. Ah,
Whoa, Joe. Whoa.
I don't see any more in here. Yeah, we might not. So never mind.
I think there was only 3.
Wamp, wamp, wow.
What? Permanent?
Yeah.
Yeah, for now.
Is what it is. It just stops them from coming out, or, you know what I mean?
Wait, there's more on here.
I was gonna say, there's other stuff on other things.
Oh,
It's
well,
still not
that's
in.
just that's scars and
There are little
jobs.
purple symbols on this one.
Yeah.
Little purple. Like
Mhm.
us.
Nothing. Look at all these people we could be. Man.
Come on, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
What? I'm done.
Matt.
You gotta draw my cards.
I already did.
No, you didn't. Come on, Josh.
Atlanta. Nothing happens, because
You
there's
had
2.
one job, Josh.
Lima.
Uh-oh.
Definitely think a One Quiet Night is going to be happening here soon.
Panic Game says, probably another unboxing. I need some cables before we start doing gameplays. Cool.
What kind of cables?
Yeah, what kind of cables?
Yeah, what kind of cables?
Oh, just
Several of us do have some extras.
Yeah.
Did you want this
Oh,
one?
not that type.
How come these stickers aren't even on all the way? What the heck, man?
Jeez, man.
Push that one down? Like half applied stickers.
You half applied your 1 to the character. Matt decided to press it down too.
They must be peeled.
God, weak hands over here. Jeez, oh Pete.
I could put 1 on London and 1 on Istanbul if you get me out.
Again, I was gonna move Joe up so that he would into the blues somewhere so he could just do his drop off, but that's fine. I can move you out.
To you guys.
What are you gonna do?
If we need
How are you
to,
gonna get to London and Istanbul?
Well, I can move to London directly
Why?
because it's a haven in the supply center.
This isn't a haven.
Yeah, that's not Haven.
It's just a seaport.
This is a Haven.
Move from any haven or supply center.
Havens are the white
yeah,
ones,
yeah.
Matt.
That's right.
To another one, yeah.
Never mind.
I would say if you could do them both, you should start with Istanbul, then go to London.
Well, I can go to Istanbul because I have runner. I just have to discard a card while we with surplus of blue.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Where are you right now? In Chicago.
You got to think about Lima also. Lima, Istanbul.
Yeah, I guess guess.
I mean,
I
really,
don't want that to go to 0.
I mean, Istanbul isn't bad because it has a 4 on it. So if it goes down to 3, it's not the end of the world.
Okay, you want me to
Where-
worry more about Lima?
Where Lima's a 1.
Yeah, that would be bad.
And you can get there pretty easily within 2. And if you make, you're going to get 2 cubes. And you already have 2 cubes.
You want me to take care of Lima then?
Do it.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna make. You're gonna be able to take these. I'm gonna make. When I make, I can drop. How many do you want in Chicago? Just 3, or do you want 4?
Put one more. Because you can drop for free. So yeah, do
Yep.
one. Yeah.
Where's Paris? That's inland, right?
Yeah.
Paris is here.
Yeah. But that is searchable too.
We don't need searches.
Just on the outside chance you got there at the end. I mean, it doesn't change if you're in New York or Washington. It doesn't change anything. Like which one you give up, I don't think makes a lot of difference.
Yeah, I'll go for you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we're going to, but if we got to the end and we know we're going, and you could do one more
Might as well search, yeah.
you know, then it's just one less thing we have to deal with on a future. You know, it could be one more positive thing we have.
Okay, that's 4.
Try your 2.
Ooh. Epidemic.
Do you want to,
But we still have to do everything.
even with 1 quiet night?
We still do this.
And Quiet Night just makes it so, or 1 Quiet Night makes it so we just don't draw cards at the
Yeah,
end.
which
Yeah,
might not be
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Give us a turn to get caught up.
Istanbul.
So we remove everything,
Mhm.
and then they all get shuffled and put back on top.
Yep, which that means there's 2 Istanbuls in here now. So do we use 1 quiet night here? That's because it would be 3 coming up.
It might not be a bad idea.
Then you can go protect Istanbul so it doesn't get screwed. Or London. There's 2 places that kind of need to be protected before the next epidemic.
Yeah. USB to hook my webcams, up my
USB
webcams.
extensions, USB.
especially for the overhead. Yeah, I'm guessing USB extensions.
Make sure not to cheap out. We found that out the hard
Yeah.
way.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
Well,
we're using 1
are
Quiet
we
Night.
using 1
Oh
quiet
yeah, we haven't
night?
done that yet.
Because either I pull 3.
I think we would use it.
Because we could have 2 outbreaks right here, which would hurt us.
Yeah, let's do it now.
Really, you could have. Yeah.
We'll use it.
We used it. Yeah, Istanbul Albuquerque would be bad since Cairo doesn't have any, and the haven next to it doesn't have any. So that would be.
I didn't even think about the havens being infected.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because they have a number, don't they? So they can drop down.
Yeah, but there's 2 Istanbuls. It wouldn't outbreak.
Right.
It wouldn't be possible.
You don't know that.
I do.
A 4th one appears.
We know
Are you
right
playing new
this
Pokemon
time.
yet? Or is that not out yet?
No, no, 4 days. 3 days. Whatever.
We're playing Luigi's Mansion.
I potentially have Friday off, so I might cancel my Amazon order and buy a digital copy. Plus, you get bonuses for the digital copy, which I think is stupid, but
That's how they do things. Yeah.
well, Amazon gives you a $10 credit for pre-order,
Yes, they do.
which I've had to pre-order for a long time.
It's not in every game anymore.
I know.
It's not a lot.
Yeah.
Before, they used to give you $10 off. Now it's a $10 credit after you buy the game.
Yeah. I got Luigi's Mansion 3 for $40.
That's pretty sweet.
No, 49. Yeah.
I remember playing the first one.
Yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic game.
2, 3, 4.
You didn't need to move them to me
Why?
because I already have 5.
Yeah, but I can build one as well.
Gotcha.
Now that I'm back up in blue.
Cool.
Were you at Chicago?
Initially, I was, but then I used it to. I could put
I
you in
wonder if-
Chicago if that's better.
Yeah.
Why do you want to build a second one? What is the benefit?
We need 3.
We need to build 3 to
Either
win.
way. We cannot win if we don't
Oh, it
build
can be
3.
the same color. I
Yeah.
didn't think about
Move me
that.
to Chicago instead. I'll take care of Denver.
Okay.
Because I can build and get my 2 cubes I need. Move, drop, move back. And
Okay.
Why do you need 2 cubes?
because I can do it for 1 less card if I spend 2
If
cubes.
he spends 2 cubes. Yeah.
And I also have this, so I can do it with 3 cards. And 2 cubes.
Oh,
Flip them?
I need those.
Oh yeah, sorry Steve.
Frankfurt. And another one of those. So I may as well use one of those next turn for sure.
Yep.
It's a good chance.
I was gonna say, man, it's too bad you can't.
Jacksonville?
To Los Angeles, you won't have enough room for action, so
Oh no, I won't.
unless Josh gives you cubes.
True.
Istanbul.
Woo! Good job, Steve. 1 more.
Denver.
So Chicago just loses 1.
Does it lose 1 or lose all?
No. I thought it was remove 1 from each connecting city,
Yeah, it's remove 1.
and if
Okay.
there are none,
Gotcha.
add a
I'm
green
just
cube.
making sure.
But I do need to check. Do we need to move the incident
No,
track?
we don't.
No, because it's,
It's
only
only
if
for
you
each
add.
green cube you add. I believe.
Okay.
If Josh
Unless it says every time there's an outbreak,
no,
increase it.
It was only if there's a cube added.
I need to drop still, Matt.
Right, I'm just thinking because if you
I can't give him both of them. Because I need to drop 1 in Jacksonville.
No. To infect a city, remove 1 supply cube from it
Yeah.
and return it to the stockpile. If the city has no supply cubes, instead place a plague cube and record the incident.
Okay.
If the city already has 3 plague cubes, do not place a 4th cube. Instead, an outbreak of the plague occurs in the city. Discard this card into the infection discard pile.
What were you trying to do?
So we
it
would need
was-
to go up
You
2
were trying to
then.
get him to
It would
do
go
that
1,
and do this
because
is
when
what
it
you were
does
trying to get
the
him to
break,
do.
it only
Yeah.
if that's when it only
We
counts
didn't.
if we add another.
I don't
break.
think we increased it last time though. That happened.
No, we didn't. Because it's only when you place a cube.
No, it literally says in the first part of it, Josh,
The first part.
that you
yeah.
didn't listen to just a second ago. To infect a city, remove 1 supply cube from it and return to the stockpile. If the city has no supply cubes, instead place a plague cube and record the incident.
but it had supply cubes.
Okay.
If
No,
the
no, no,
city
no, no.
already has 3 plague cubes, do not place the 4 cube. But the important part is and record the incident. Record it
If.
as a-
For it.
right.
If you take the thing.
Then it's right. Instead, it didn't say. It doesn't say don't. It didn't say if you can't do it, don't add it as an incident. It just says it's also an outbreak. When an outbreak occurs, remove 1. If the connected city,
It's a 4.
remove the. connecting-
Because incidents are the green cubes.
Yeah, it said if there's no supply cubes to do it. There were supply cubes.
No, that's different. That's the outbreak. He's talking about the original infect. If you infect and there's 3 cubes there, well, it says if a city comes up and there's no supply cubes there, add a green cube and record an incident. If there's 3 cubes there, then outbreak as well.
Gotcha. So we would technically be on 6 then?
Yes, because we didn't do that last time.
I
either.
got what you're saying. Because you're at. Because
So
technically.
so yes, we don't add one for the outbreak, but we do add one because, well, we don't add one for Chicago.
But Denver's getting one technically.
Yes, Denver's getting another incident this turn.
Because Denver had the incident. I see what
Yes.
you're saying.
Steve, when you're done, can you read the thing again?
An incident happens whenever a plague cube is placed into a location. So if you couldn't play it when it went into that location, it would have technically caused an incident to happen. We couldn't add it there, so it technically would have gone to the thing because it literally says in the next part, an incident happens whenever a plague cube is placed into a location. If you can't do it and it outbreaks, it's still a plague cube should have been added. You just couldn't add it. Because in the top part it says if it has no supply cubes, instead place a cube and record the incident. See instance below. If the city already has 3 cubes, do not place the 4th cube, but instead an outbreak of the plague occurs in the city.
Paul, what do you think?
But then it continue reading because then it goes. Then if you set the cube, you do the incident. Continue reading it, where it goes into the outbreak.
Right. It says when an outbreak occurs, remove 1 supply cube from every location adjacent to the city. If the connected location does not have a supply cube, place 1 plague cube instead. Move the incident marker forward 1 space on the incident track for each plague cube placed. If any connecting location already has 3 plague cubes, do not do that. But again, it's for each plague cube that would be placed.
BGG says only if the surrounding cities don't have any supply cubes, is what BGG says.
What is it actually? What is it?
Well,
say?
the person before that says anytime you're supposed to place a plague cube, you increase the incident.
I understand, but you're not placing the cube, so it's kind of
the only reason why you're not is because there's an outbreak.
correct.
It would still be an instant.
No, because you're not placing the cube. The only time an incident happens is when you place that cube. What's stopping it is having cubes here. So you can't place a cube, so technically an incident isn't happening. It's kind of contradicting itself almost. I see both sides where it's like you're having an infection, you're supposed to place a cube, so technically it's a incident, but because you can't place a cube, because there's 3 there, you do an outbreak.
Yeah.
But then, because there's cubes next to it, you're not placing the incident cube. You're not placing the plague cube, so it's not an incident.
From starting rules, it seems that the incident marker is basically pointless since it was the top point. It hits the top point exactly the moment you place the last plague cube out of the spot. I'm sure that changes as time goes on. I mean, none of these people are from the company, but everyone's kind of come to agreement that technically the book says when you place a plague cube, you increase the incidence,
Yes,
not when you outbreak.
correct.
Unless the outbreak causes you to place a plague cube in the neighboring city.
But you're not. But
we're not.
But we're not. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's like the cube equates to an incident. Because it's like this is the incident. Like placing the plague is the incident. But since we're not placing a plague,
Right. Outbreak clarification. Let's see what this person
This is
says.
Stack Exchange.
What's that? Same question.
so I think the cubes, the plague cubes, equal the incident. Since we're not placing the plague cube, I don't think it's an incident.
These people are in agreement too. They're saying if
Yeah, because the
all the
incidents.
surrounding cities have supply cubes, when there's an outbreak, you do not. And they're saying correct. Yeah, you do not.
Because incidents
That's what
are.
this one says.
Yeah,
And
incidents.
it says no because the 4th cube is not placed. Therefore,
Yeah.
there is no incident.
Okay.
Incidents equivalent to the plague cubes because there's 8 and 8.
It says, indeed, on page 14 under incidents, it states, an incident happens when a plague cube is placed into a location.
It's fine.
So I guess.
All right, then that's fine. So then we're at 4 then, still. So
Cool.
Not killing anything. All right. And that was.
Oh, hey, there's someone here commenting. Sorry. Incidents only happen when a plague cube is placed, so if you outbreak to Chicago, it removes the supply cube but doesn't cause an incident. The incident marker might not match the number of cubes on the board because you can remove cubes from cards. Right.
That makes
Cool.
sense.
All right, thanks. Dispendminite. Oh my gosh, I can't read that.
So what is it saying?
Or right.
Let me see.
Dispendminite? Dispendminite? I'm so horrible with words. Who put me in charge of reading?
Dispaminite.
Dispammonite.
Okay, so
It's
it's
like a
my
superhero
turn.
name.
Yeah.
So what should I?
And welcome to the
do?
channel.
Thank you.
And thank you, yes.
Yeah. Awesome.
Wait, whose turn is it?
Mine.
Okay.
Which color? You this one?
Pink.
Oh, you're pink.
What year is it?
Yeah. Where are we?
I think you should. Can you make it to London and put one there or further in?
I was gonna do Jacksonville.
Why do we need it over there?
Why not?
You
We
can't do it
can't
in
make it
Jacksonville. It's got to be the
I
same
know,
color
but it'll
as the
help us
city.
this round
That's
if we
the
need to
thing.
protect
It's
London.
got-
I need
blue.
I need to drop cubes in Jacksonville.
Oh,
State.
yeah.
Oh, you're doing Jacksonville. That's right.
Because Jacksonville was drawn.
I say he makes it in Washington. Okay. Makes cubes, moves, drops 2 in Jacksonville, and then gives you 2 for free. That way you can make 2, move to Denver, and draw a supply line
How-
while
what-
making another one.
Matt, how am I getting to move?
You're Washington, right?
If you make it in Washington,
Yep.
you then add a supply center. So then you
Gotcha.
can make 2 cubes for 1 action.
I see what you're saying.
Right.
Then you can move to Jacksonville and drop 2 cubes.
Right. So
And
you'll
then
be,
give Joe 2.
Well, he can't give me 2.
But I'm not
You can't give me
protecting.
he wouldn't
Oh.
have 4 total.
He only have 2
Just 2
cubes.
on his-
Oh, he does. You already
Yeah.
have 2. Okay.
But I wouldn't protect Jacksonville then, right?
No, you would.
Yes, you would be.
because giving me cubes is free action.
Okay.
So you make the supply center,
Okay.
make
1,
2 more cubes,
2,
move to Jacksonville,
3.
drop 2 cubes.
Okay.
In free action,
Gotcha.
give me 2
Free
cubes.
action. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. So I make.
Woo! We're doing it.
Yeah. This is why. One of the reasons why I don't like co-ops because it becomes alpha.
Yeah.
What? Well, you could have
Yeah.
done the way you wanted to do
It's
it.
all good.
Don't tell me about Alpha.
Yeah. You wanted to explore, search.
Well, I mean, we would have. Yeah.
No, I think it's Joe. I think Joe is there.
Yeah.
I just want to research Moscow.
Waste a whole turn just to search.
I'm sorry, I got it and got to do them all.
I'm so glad Steve got to do it. His was so much better.
You don't know.
Nice, man. I like it.
Okay.
I hope it
This
says.
is a bigger scratch-off area.
I hope I scratch off Moscow and it says choose a character to
So
die.
one.
Guess who it's
He's
gonna be?
killing- He's killing Josh right away.
I'm killing the new one.
3 to move, 4 to drop. Give me my 2 cards.
He's dead. There you go, sir. Look at you. You can search Frankfurt.
Oh.
No, you're not
Frankfurt's
allowed.
way the F over by Moscow, so probably not. Atlanta, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Buenos Aires, you have 1.
So you think it's removed? This is the...
Lima, you have 1.
All right. Me turn.
Your turn.
You gave me 2 cubes, Josh. Thanks.
You're welcome. So then you can finish 2 things.
1.
I'm not going to do
2,
this thing.
okay.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna go to Moscow.
Yeah.
1. Discard 2 cubes and 3 cards.
You already did it wrong.
No,
I
he's
didn't.
fine.
You have to make 2 while you're there.
Oh,
He's-
to do the search thing.
No, he's dropping one of those. He can then make 2 where he's at.
I can't do that anyways. I don't have enough actions. Unless I stay there.
1, 2, 3, 4. You just won't be.
I won't be able to move. And I'm in a city with 3 plague
Oh,
cubes.
Steve got you.
Does Steve got me?
In 2 turns.
No, he can't. I can't end my turn there.
Yes.
Or is
it's
it start your
your
turn?
turn?
Start your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do this first.
And that puts 1 out there, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
and that puts us up to 2 completed.
Yep. Got it.
Alright.
Okay.
How do I get to Moscow?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Alright, so I'll make 2 cubes for my 3rd action. Mexico City.
The only
or
way I would
Los
say you're
Angeles.
going to Moscow is if you pull a 3rd card, and then you can make a thing there.
There might only be 1 Moscow card,
Yeah.
honestly. But even that doesn't help because I can't fly directly there. It's only
Correct.
land routes.
Yeah. And it doesn't really.
Sea
I mean,
routes.
it will
Yeah,
help
no, land
us
routes.
to build the 3rd one. We need to do this.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it does help us to build the 3rd
I
one.
know.
We must.
I know.
We cannot win otherwise.
I know. What are we close to? Matt can build, or Matt's really
yeah,
close to
he's
building.
real close to doing the black ones. Get one for me.
He needs
Well,
Moscow.
he needs Istanbul from you.
He
and that
doesn't
would
need
get-
Tripoli.
Or he needs anyone from
Oh,
you.
you mean
Joe.
to build one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I
If
thought
we
you
need
meant
one
to
more,
do that, but
that's-
yeah.
Do this, Joe. Honestly, do that.
I know. I'm Los Angeles or Mexico City.
So to be fair, if Atlanta gets drawn, that's not going to be great. But it's okay.
If Atlanta gets drawn.
And we connect something,
Right.
then we're gonna get an incident in whatever city I connect.
Gotcha. Don't draw to Atlanta because it's going to remove a cube from Atlanta, and then Atlanta's no longer safe.
So I could just move away.
Well, it wouldn't connect necessarily to Atlanta. It would connect to Denver.
Well, okay, if Denver gets drawn, because that's where I'm at.
Yes.
Oh,
'Cause
that's
I
what
would-
I meant was Denver.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know what you were saying. Like if
Yeah.
he meant if he drew
Yeah,
the
yeah,
line.
yeah. If you
Which
add
he kinda
another
wants
thing,
to do.
Yeah.
But
Why not draw it to Mexico City or Los Angeles?
Well, the
Well,
thing
again,
is,
it's still the
if
same
it comes
thing.
up, then we get an incident. Because we
Right,
can't
'cause it
put
would
cubes in that
filter
new
over
city.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I could move back to Chicago or move anywhere else on the board,
You
really.
could move to any of the other spots. I mean, realistically, you could go to here and connect to there,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
or you could go to some other totally different thing and you know,
Connect to St. Petersburg.
and we still need London protected too because it doesn't have any. Buenos
No,
Aires
you
also
can't get
doesn't
up
have
there really.
Yeah, Buenos Aires and London are both in bad shape right now as far as that goes. How many more do you have? 2?
What? I have 1 more action.
One more action?
Yeah, so literally I can just move somewhere and that's it. I do have 2 yellow cards. Does anyone have a lot of yellow that they can start getting this.
Uh,
Josh,
you actually
have,
are close. You have 2, right? 2 different.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah,
has
so
2.
true.
You have Lagos. I don't have. I could go to
don't-
Lagos.
I have right. So maybe if you go to Lagos, I could give you a card. You know what I mean? Like if you were there, then I could give you the Lagos. And by
Right.
the time he gets back around.
How many actions do you have left, Joe?
1.
Just 1?
Yeah, because I made 2 cubes, which I guess I don't need to make the 2 cubes.
Yeah.
Or I could drop them in Atlanta or in Denver, and the next round I can make. Well, no, because I won't be there.
I mean, dropping them in Denver isn't bad because then you don't have to worry about
It outbreaking.
it outbreaking.
Yeah.
But if you didn't do those 2 cubes, because you're not gonna attach a line, because that's essentially why you got the 2 cubes.
Yeah.
That technically gives you 2 moves, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you would have 2 things to do instead of 1. Like, so does that add a different thing for you?
Not really, because anywhere he needs to go would need cubes, like London and Istanbul needs cubes.
Right.
And so does Buenos Aires. So him getting there and not having cubes doesn't benefit anything.
Unless you want to build it in San Francisco, and then connect Los Angeles.
That's horrible.
The idea was to negate the
No,
grid.
Yeah, no, we got that. Yeah. But I mean, but again, it's 1 loss and it'd still be 2. So I mean, that would be the ultimate.
Yeah, and for 1 cost, we can bring it back up 1.
I might
No,
just honestly.
from 1 to 2, it's 2. Matt.
I might just move to Lagos. I think it's important we try to get these before they go away,
Yeah.
because we already lost 1.
Yeah, just put the cubes back and just,
But we didn't
or,
really
or
lose
just
it.
go
We
there and
got forced
gotcha.
into it
Yeah.
going the crap your way.
Yeah.
Right.
That was the difference.
Yeah.
Right.
You might as well keep them because I can steal them.
Yeah. No, I plan to keep them. Yep.
Yeah.
So, all right.
I mean, you could always drop for free. I mean,
Nope.
No,
You can't.
Oh, yeah, it's
It's
not
only
dropping,
pick up
yeah.
for free. Hey, never mind, Steve. I got Lagos
There you go.
and a ration event. Draw, look at, and rearrange the top 8 cards of the infection deck. Put them back in any order. Play at any time, not in action.
Probably.
That might be worthwhile.
Yeah. Make sure London's not on top.
Well, it's more worthwhile at the beginning of your turn, not the end, because you can't do anything about it now.
Well, we can.
You
put
could prep for
things
your.
that are.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
any
prep
order?
for. Yeah, any
Yeah,
order.
sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Should we do that?
I think that might be worthwhile.
That way London-
Because that way we don't have to worry about London or
Istanbul.
or
Buenos
Aires,
Aires,
or
yeah.
Istanbul, like
Yeah.
potentially.
Let's do the top 8. That was 15. Freaking Denver. Oh my gosh. Those aren't great. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't want Buenos Aires.
We don't want
Don't
Istanbul.
want Istanbul.
So
We
those could
don't
be-
want London.
So those are
Those
the
gotta
bottom.
be at the bottom.
Yep.
Okay, put Denver towards that bottom as well.
Yep.
Oh god, 2 Chicagos, man.
Well, we can put the Chicago then, and then these 3 would be. So we'd have a Washington, a Chicago, and a Lagos.
Yeah. Yeah. We know that we need to get to Chicago.
Before
So what do
Steve's
we have?
turn.
So what do we
Next
have coming?
turn, we have Chicago and
So
Denver coming.
Look at it. Look at what would be the next 3.
Chicago. Well, these would be the next 3
No,
on
I
Joe's.
meant after that. Thank you.
Chicago,
Denver,
Denver,
Buenos Aires.
Which Denver isn't
Where
terrible
you at, Matt?
because because Chicago would be taking cubes, yeah. So you'd have to go fix Chicago. But then Buenos Aires and London and Istanbul are following.
I can go anywhere for 2.
For
Yeah.
2.
Two
Buenos Aires is going to get 1. You can't fix them all. That's the problem.
Yeah, but only one of those is going to get drawn on my turn, at least. So think, what can I fix and what Steve would have to fix?
No, both of them are going to get pulled on your turn.
Which one?
Chicago.
Buenos Aires and Chicago.
No. Well, so this is Joe's turn.
Yep.
Matt's turn is
Yeah.
those. Chicago, Denver. So an outbreak
Wait,
would
what's
happen.
what's below there?
London and Istanbul.
Because if we move
Like-
Denver down, but it doesn't matter, Matt still can't get to any of those other ones.
The problem is Chicago
Can
and
you lay them all out?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a puzzle we can't solve. Interesting. Chicago, Lagos.
well,
Washington.
Chicago, Denver. That's all bad because Denver dumps into Chicago.
Hold on. hear me out here. We already have one in Istanbul that doesn't actually technically change a thing other than the fact that it
True.
would carry, because it wouldn't actually spike over. London and Istanbul both have 4 population already.
Yeah.
If we lose one on those, if we happen to, that puts us down to 3, but that's still a pretty high population in those spots. So maybe those are the ones that need to come after these 3, and this is the bottom ones, so it gives us time to get around and fix those others.
Well, Chicago's even safe one more time because there's 2 cubes there. It's just if Denver comes up.
Because Denver's going to get
I know. I'm saying like
Right, that's
Chicago
what
could
I'm
be in
saying.
there with
That's
Den.
what I
yeah.
was saying this, and then go to those.
Right. We have to add one more though to the middle.
I understand that, but that's my point is that one way or the other, whether it's a Chicago or a Denver, because if it's Buenos Aires, then that's going to be tougher.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be tougher to deal with. But, we could do this. Or,
Yeah, I don't know. Go for it, Matt. Well, no, we got to decide. Never mind.
Well, that
So
leaves
the top 3 are good, I think.
that leaves Washington with nothing on it also.
Yeah, I know.
yeah. And
But
Lagos
Washington's not
nothing.
going to come up for hopefully 2 more turns. Well, Steve will get a turn too before Washington comes up.
Well, it will because nothing
It will
changes
because
this.
there will be 6 cards drawn before
Well, unless
Steve's
there's an
turn.
epidemic,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true. Yeah.
You guys are forgetting we also have to draw
Well,
cards.
then these won't matter at all then.
Yeah.
Well, they will because they'd still be on the.
And I already drew my 2 cards, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking these would get shuffled in
Yeah,
also, which has an Istanbul in it.
I say we do. I don't know if. Because Matt he has cubes already.
I think you put Buenos Aires.
Can you go from here anywhere or just from here to anywhere? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's
You
not
put
bad
Buenos
stuff.
Aires in the middle, and leave Chicago, Denver on the bottom. Because Buenos Aires could be fixed quicker, I think, or easier. I don't know. I mean, you could do. I mean, realistically, you can go here and drop cubes pretty quickly.
Right. That's why it almost makes better sense to.
Because you can
when
make,
it's-
because you can make and drop,
right,
and you have 3 cubes.
But that makes this better to be in here farther down.
Yeah.
Because we can get to Chicago on that in fast succession if we need to.
Mm-hmm.
Realistically, we don't need to put anything to Denver. We just drop 2 more. We can only go up to maximum, right? To our maximum.
No, you can put any number.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
right,
just when that
right.
use those
so
cards.
realistically, if we just drop a bunch on Chicago, like if you
Yeah.
spend your turn dropping several on Chicago, and we don't have to worry about it again until afterwards, that actually would be enough because anything that happens on either one of these just gets knocked
You
off
have
Chicago.
those.
I know I do. But
So
I can't use it until my turn.
if Matt saves this on his turn, we can put Buenos Aires next, and we can move Chicago and Denver back after your turn. You can use one of those, and we can fill up Chicago and
It's not
Denver.
after your turn. This is your turn, Joe.
Yeah, I know. So Matt comes to Buenos Aires and fills it. So Buenos Aires moves up. Istanbul gets screwed, whatever, and then Chicago even could be hit. Then on Steve's turn, he plays that, and those both fill back up with cubes.
Gotcha.
And then Denver, unless epidemic hits. But
Yeah.
I think that might be our best bet because then we can save Buenos Aires. Istanbul gets a second cube. We don't have any new cities getting hit with cubes, though.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I think that's honestly our best bet. And we
That
check
makes
the
sense.
box because it's supply center or haven, right? That you can
Yeah.
fill up to its
Yeah.
limit.
Yeah.
To be at a haven or supply center to do it.
Right. What color, Steve?
Blue. He's at a.
He's at a haven, so.
Yeah, that makes sense. So these go on bottom.
I don't think it's a bad way to go. I'm not against it.
Istanbul gets another cube, but London doesn't. Buenos Aires doesn't. As long as Matt gets there.
Correct. Which he can.
So nothing else will get a cube as long as you don't get an epidemic, and Matt stays Buenos Aires.
Okay.
That's all I have to do is do Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Great, and then also connecting
Santiago. Yeah.
Okay.
If
Ready?
you have enough actions.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, because you can just drop 1 cube there, right? Whatever. Okay, go ahead.
Chicago.
Chicago. Yep. Wow. Whew.
Lagos.
Lagos. Got it.
Washington. Just by my turn, I have to go fix all those.
Yeah.
That's all you want me to do is Buenos Aires then?
That's all we need you to do. Yeah. Really.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. 4 to connect.
4 to connect.
There we go. Boom. 2 objectives done.
So now you just need one black card, Matt.
Santiago.
And we connected Bogota too, right? There's Santiago.
The Bogotá's already
Bogota,
in there.
yeah.
Yeah, those are already
Okay.
in there.
Okay.
Yeah, those are just the infection ones.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
So we can end the game on my turn.
Hopefully.
You got a discard.
Do I?
Yeah, you.
Seven's grass.
Yeah, you have two
Be
too many
careful what
cards.
you're getting rid of.
You have 8.
All right, Steve's turn.
Sorry, I'll move this over here so you can see it better, Joe, so if I have cubes on it.
Oh, thanks.
Usually this isn't here.
I know. Yeah.
It's okay, Joe.
What?
Do the one with the check mark on it.
Yeah, I was trying to see if
This is it.
there was a reason not to do
Yours.
No, it's
It's Josh's. It
Alright,
kind of looked like one of
so
Steve's.
first things first, I'm going to do
His
this
longer
one.
hair. It was kind of straight. Wavy.
So,
I'm just gonna hand them all to Steve.
so
Fill them up.
there.
However you want.
So that goes
Fill them up to
there.
what?
Up to their
sim-
limit, they can
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have done double Chicago on Steve's then,
Why?
because then he could put 2 back.
Put one on Denver. Yeah,
There was
for
2
sure.
Chicagos. We should have
Oh.
done both of them after my turn.
Sao Paulo, probably.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We know Washington's in there. Maybe put another one on Washington and Lagos just to cover them.
We can put another on Chicago as well, right? It can go up to 4 if we need
Yeah.
to.
I'm just thinking to cover all that fun.
Or
jazz.
another in Denver. That reduces the need for Chicago, but they're same thing, right?
Yeah. Now, I'm looking at that because I'm thinking then that gives me 2 that I can pick up and do something with if I want to do something with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like save London.
Yeah.
Or hit Istanbul, right? Because that's going to come up after your turn.
Mm-hmm. And Istanbul's in here too.
Yeah. That might be a decent way to go. I don't
Just
know.
to be the fear of 2 incidents in a during an epidemic.
Yeah. But then he'd be stuck with a plague cube, and he can't move out.
Oh, you
Why?
know, the good news is on my turn I can just go to Istanbul and then build the supply center there.
Well, it's free to pick those up. It wasn't an action.
Yeah, it wasn't counted. As
Okay, I thought
Yeah,
you said
he
2,
can
and
leave.
I was like, oh no, he can't do it. Never mind, he can.
So we can counteract Istanbul,
What?
because I'll just build the supply center there.
Oh, right.
How you getting there? Because you're in Sao Paulo and you have Sao Paulo?
Because I have runner.
Oh, and you can just discard a card or...
Yeah, discard a card from my Haber supply center.
Nice.
Can you just double check the upgrades and see if there's a permanent or not?
Permanent what?
Supply station. I only say that because we could make Cairo permanent. If it's an upgrade, if it's not, then that's pointless.
We already double checked. There's no more...
I don't see any. Yeah.
What about this?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, you just attack.
Yep. I don't know where they were at. They must have been on like a piece of cardboard,
Yeah,
like
like
a
double
box.
trash,
Yeah.
Unless Steven has more in the box and we just don't know it.
Possible.
One of these broken links. After discarding this card, any player may discard a player card to stop drawing infection cards for the rest of this turn.
Remember, we were like, it's okay. Because if it's 3 and it's the 3rd card drawn, that's pointless.
Yeah.
All right.
What did you end up doing?
Ended up creating 2, moving to London, and dropping 1 on London. And I still have 1 of myself, but I
Okay.
How'd you move to London? And create 2?
1. I was 1, 2. The 2 I didn't create 2. I
Oh,
grabbed
you
the
had.
2 that
Okay,
was on
okay.
the thing.
Alright, yeah.
So
Never
I
mind then.
grabbed the
You're
2,
fine.
Drop.
I was like, how'd you take so many action? But never mind, we're good. Alright.
Actually, if I can deliver any number, I'm going to deliver both.
Yep.
Okay. Epidemic.
Okay. There's your
I'm
second.
so scared of Istanbul coming.
Yep.
So London.
Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Well, the good thing is one of Istanbul's is in the deck still.
have been really bad,
Tripoli?
wouldn't it? It would have been Istanbul. that
Tripoli would
would've-
be bad, since it's a
Did
1.
we move the infection rate up?
Nope. I'll take 1 quiet night for 300, please, Alex.
300 what?
300 space bucks. We're fighting aliens, you know that, right?
Hollow Man.
Spoilers.
Hollow Man.
Spoilers. Aliens.
Aliens.
Chicago.
No big deal.
Atlanta.
It's fine.
Jacksonville.
See, we're good, Josh. I don't know what you're worried about.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn. Save Istanbul.
Sorry, Istanbul.
Not Tripoli would be the thing. But actually, forget that. Go to Frankfurt.
Yeah,
Oh.
pull a Joe. I'm going to Moscow and searching!
Why
Excuse
not?
me. I have not done that, sir.
I know.
Why not, though?
Because we might not make it to Matt's turn and then lose this whole entire game.
True.
I don't see how that would be. I find that highly unlikely.
Istanbul, Tripoli.
Yeah.
Come up. That's 2.
You're in Jacksonville. You can go directly to Frankfurt.
Isn't it only water routes?
Yeah,
Oh,
He could get to London.
I can get to Tripoli,
You could get to Tripoli from where you're at.
which isn't bad, and then make and drop.
Or steal.
Or steal, yeah.
And then drop one of them. No, you can't move to Istanbul, though, so never mind. You could go directly to Istanbul.
I would be worried about Tripoli.
Yeah, that's true.
Because 1 or
We-
3, it doesn't make a difference.
I don't think that we'd had a bunch of other Tripolis, and we don't have that many cards in between. So unless we hit into another epidemic right away, because we didn't have a bunch of Tripolis in.
Tripoli might not have come up at all yet.
Yeah, like
No, it
maybe
hasn't.
once.
No, it hasn't at
yeah.
all.
Tripoli's the one we just removed 2 from, so there's
Right.
only 1.
Right, but that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Yeah, and it's
One.
But Istanbul doesn't make a difference whether there's 1 or 3. It literally doesn't matter.
Well, that's why I don't think it matters that you go to Tripoli because we don't
Well,
have another
the
card
only-
there. to pull.
Yeah, I mean, it won't happen before your turn.
Yes, but it's only a 1.
I agree.
And if it becomes green, then it's bad.
Okay.
Then it
And
becomes a
what's the
0.
alternative to not doing Tripoli?
Several other things. Really, it just depends on which thing you wanted to do. I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea to do the exploring, the searching on this stuff. I think that's actually a worthwhile endeavor. Aside from it just opening up the things, we still have other labs that we've not found. We still have other stuff
Right.
like that. So it's
Yeah,
like,
seeing how awesome because that made us so much more powerful.
Yeah.
That one
I'm not
research,
saying
right?
I'm not saying that you have to, but I would imagine that.
What do you have to do to search? Isn't it you have to have
It's just one-
cubes?
No,
no,
you
it's
just want an
it's just
action.
one in action. You have to be in the city that you don't want to search on. Again, I'm not saying you have to do that, but
I don't know. It's just, I mean, at most we would hit 3 cubes, because 2 in Istanbul, 1 in Tripoli.
Right.
But then that takes Tripoli down to a 0.
If it comes up, yeah.
Yeah. Unless Matt builds there.
True.
I don't know. I saved Denver. You figure out what you want to do.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing on
yeah,
my
you find
turn.
either way.
What are you doing, Joe? Yeah. End the game. Turn in
I
yellow.
can't. I need another yellow.
You already have Lagos, don't you?
Yeah.
That's,
I drew it on my last turn. Yeah, that's why I went there to get it from you, but I
Well, I
drew
was
it.
thinking you could have gotten it from him, and that would actually have given you 4. That would have given
4
you 4
different,
or 5. You know what I mean?
And then I just
So-
need Sao Paulo. Yeah,
Right.
but
Well, good thing we have more yellows.
yeah, next turn that'll be easier.
Yeah.
Or next round.
Hopefully, it doesn't go away.
Easier. Yeah, exactly.
Well, it didn't say you need to search this.
It didn't, right. It didn't
Correct.
forewarn us like last time.
Sure, but that might be over.
Or else. Right, yeah. All right, Joshy.
I don't know.
You've taken one action.
I know.
You've moved.
Flip coin if you don't know. Flip that green one. If you're on the fence.
I don't know what to do. I mean, it could be a Haven, which then could just end it this round. Nope, because we still have to for sure do that.
Yep.
Yeah, you have enough actions for either, so you're on the fence.
You could automatically move to Istanbul, steal the 2 cubes from Joe,
Yep.
create a path from Istanbul to Frankfurt, and still explore.
1,
I like the idea of this.
2. He can't create a path.
I could.
Oh, to Frankfurt, right. I was thinking St. Petersburg. I was saying you can't cross the line, but yeah, you could.
You could. And then you
And
Let's
that connects the 2, which I think need to be connected anyways,
that's
because
not bad.
those are really far away from everything.
That's
Moscow's insanely
That's not
far.
bad, Steven.
That's a really good idea, Steve.
So go here for 1.
Steal these.
Steal those for
Save Istanbul.
free.
free.
Because it's an exchange.
He's not saying save Istanbul. He's saying
right.
draw.
Mm-hmm.
Draw the line. There's Ben. There's thing.
I suck at
You don't
drawing
cross water,
lines.
right? No water. Okay,
Yep.
you're good.
Yep.
Wow,
Meh, 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 meh.
this is painful.
It's gonna be painful.
This is painful.
2 there and
Don't
2
watch,
there.
everyone. Close your eyes.
The other way.
Oh
man.
my God!
Nope.
He's knocking everything over. It's getting worse.
I was wrong. You shouldn't have done that. After seeing what you did to everything, you shouldn't have done that. Okay.
2.
2,
That's 2.
3, and then do this.
Wow.
Alright, get it.
Wow. I need something to. I
Can I
don't.
scrape it?
No,
I
I
won't
don't.
I scraped the other one onto the things.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of good stuff on here, Steve.
There's a bunch of good stuff on here, Steve, he says.
That character's coming out.
Like coming
What's
off.
his name?
Coming off.
Henry?
Yeah. No.
Hank.
No.
I like it.
Hankry.
Angry.
Here's your coin, Joe.
Thanks.
You
Well, what
wouldn't
happened
like
to
when
it?
he's-
There's gray stuff all over it,
You
Josh.
wouldn't like him when he's hungry.
That's right. Won't like me when I'm angry.
He's a hippo.
Yeah.
Search companion
Nice.
messenger. He is a bearded man.
Okay.
Look,
Okay,
see?
that's the card.
Right there.
Okay, thanks.
As a free action, you may take supply cubes from an adjacent location and place them into your location if you have this card in your hand.
Oh wow. So that
Yeah.
just is like a extra.
He's a companion.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Nice.
Wow, great turn. Wow, awesome search.
That's
Yeah.
actually cool.
I know. Shh, Josh, or Steve, we're trying to make it feel bad.
Oh, no, he's
Yeah.
awful. Don't get me wrong. Josh is...
Wow, what a waste of a turn.
Man, I know what you're gonna do. It's okay.
What am I gonna do?
I know.
What am I gonna do?
Denver,
Denver's fine.
Lagos,
Lagos is fine.
Washington.
Washington's great. Everything's great. My turn?
World's
Yeah.
great. Everything's great.
1, 2, search.
Oh,
right.
which one are you doing first?
I knew what he was doing.
Search the land first.
Okay, searching the land.
Oh, hey, it's a companion. I'm gonna search once and see what this companion gives me. Maybe
No,
he'll-
no, you said search, search. You've already decided. It is set in stone.
Yeah. Rewind the tape.
It's recorded.
Companion, herbalist. Play this card at any time to remove a plague cube from your location.
Wow. That's nice.
Yeah, it is.
That's really nice.
That's great and all. I wish.
I wish there was a
someone's a-
plague cube there.
Yeah, I wish there was a plague cube there now.
Well, now you could.
Nope.
Could what?
I thought he was honestly
So
gonna
you
try to go to
could've-
Moscow.
You could have jumped from there to wherever.
I couldn't make it to Moscow, or I would have.
I know that's what your plan was. You could have discarded
Like you should
Lagos and went straight to Moscow.
No, you can only go to sea.
Sea.
Things connected by the sea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damn. You could have drawn a new sea route.
That's not true. You could have made it now that he opened this.
Yeah,
you
I
could've
could
gone
have.
there,
Yeah.
2, 3,
Dang it!
and
I
you
should
could've
have
done-
searched
Ah!
So you gonna do your other search?
Yeah, I can't get anywhere with the plague cube with one action.
I like the idea of
And that's not an action. Just to play this at any time.
it. Right. Well, that would be the thing. You don't have a. Are you in Lima?
Yes, I
So you
moved
could
to
actually-
Lima.
Oh no! Never mind.
Yeah, I was thinking of trading with him, but I it wouldn't do me any good.
Yeah.
Oh, right. All right, I'm searching to see.
Yeah, just do it.
Oh, feels good.
All rights on you, Matt.
He's got everything that we need. We're done.
You say that now.
You're-
Till we pull out something on the bottom.
Make the next person discard all cards from their hand. Ah!
Get wrecked, man.
An epidemic happens, and it's like it's a
Quadruple epidemic. 17 incidents.
somehow we pull a Cairo or a Triple E, and then draw a Triple E, and then double draw Istanbul, and then there's the game.
Alright, some kind of crazy stuff.
We have learned the location of a lost haven.
Oh, have we?
We have not yet accessed it. Open. Okay, hold on.
You never script all of
It
it.
didn't come off very well. Open 60 and add it to the board.
Wow.
Oh.
If you're already open 60, which I think we did with Steve's.
Nope.
Oh, no, okay. If we already open 60, gain an action, it says.
That's awesome.
There you go, Joe.
There you go, Joe.
Name and access this haven and open package 6 the first time you move here.
Oh.
Ooh, I get to name it?
No.
First person to move there.
You move there. Name and access.
And, okay, yep, the first time you move there.
Yeah. Which, this is one of our objectives. And once we do this, this gets removed from the game. Once we've accessed our first lost haven.
100 west by 0.
Here's 100.
Here's 0.
West.
This one's right here.
Yep.
Oh. Gotcha.
Where's
Yeah,
zero?
100
0 is
west.
there.
And this is 100 west.
Yep.
And 0 is there. Okay.
You notice there's a little tiny bit of red on the thing.
Oh, so then you can't draw a C line across it, remember?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that lined up real nice.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
No, not too bad. Pretty impressed.
Oh,
with you.
dang it.
Ah.
That's real cool, though. Yeah.
Jeez,
So much,
Joe.
Joe.
I blame Joe.
But everything else lined up perfectly.
It's this one.
Yeah, Matt.
Oh my gosh. That's
I didn't even
awesome.
place that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
man.
did.
It's the thing you didn't place.
Man, I wish I would have done the C first. I could have moved to the Lost Haven and searched
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Or
Oh,
named it.
Joe, dumb.
Yeah, and actually, you could have gotten the whole thing for that. That's crazy.
I'm not even gonna
'Cause-
make a supply center. I'm gonna go there.
Just lose this match for it.
Huh?
Nothing.
You said,
Ew.
I'm not even going to
Oh.
make a supply center. I'm just going for it.
That's funny.
Fine, I'm going to search Denver then on my next turn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right.
Flip them, Josh.
Hit me with
Three.
your best shot.
Buenos Aires.
Uh,
Lima.
2 more Buenos Aires.
Tripoli. There you go.
Can you get me the vacuum, Josh?
What?
no, he's not saying it.
What?
If I have one more action, I can go there.
That sound is terrible.
I want you to,
Your voice?
I'm 50-50 once you go there.
No.
But the problem is that if you went there,
We'd lose the game.
potentially.
We will lose the game.
Is it an? It's an action to.
Yes.
It is.
Damn it.
2 actions for you.
2 actions for you.
Just go do it up in Istanbul. Can you do it up in Istanbul or Tripoli?
Yeah.
I would do it in Tripoli.
Yeah, I'll do it triply.
Because I mean, you're
Oh, Tripoli
you're
did come
here.
up. Oh, wow.
You're white.
Yeah.
So 1, 2,
Nope.
3.
No, he can go anywhere if he drops the thing.
If he discards a card.
No.
It's a special
What
power.
doesn't matter? It would still only be okay.
No, I can go here and there.
No, you can't. Not in build.
Yeah, I can.
How?
I can go 1,
Okay.
2.
Oh, yeah.
It's a haven.
Yep.
3, 4.
Wait. Does your power only
Uh-uh.
work once a turn?
No, as an action, discard a city card while in a haven or supply center to move any location on the grid.
Okay. I know the other
What
one
does
is
on
once
the
a turn.
grid mean? It's just connected?
Yeah, as long as it's
So
actually part of
that
the
lets you bypass the by C rule then, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's the,
Okay.
connected on
All
the
right.
grid.
Just making sure that lets you bypass the C
yeah,
rule.
yeah.
I'm gonna name it the dumbest thing I can.
That's fine.
Okay.
Because it's not going to be done when I was going to name it.
What are you gonna name it?
I'm not going to tell you. You'll never know because you're going there to name it.
So my question is though, should you save that for something easier next month? For me.
To complete the objective.
To
We
complete
may have
the
complete
objectives.
new things though.
I know.
What does everyone say watching? Should we access
And
the
we get to
Lost
open a
Haven now?
package.
Yeah, we get to open a whole nother package.
Okay.
I think we should go for it.
And zombies come out and all this bad stuff
I don't care.
happens.
I
And
don't
we
care.
lose this round.
1, 2, 3. I want to do something cool too. You guys did all this. Cool
Wait, why'd you
stuff.
discard
Why did
this?
you discard?
I
He
have
has to.
to go anywhere.
No.
Yeah,
No, you can move from one of these to these for one action.
Yeah.
No, you can't move directly to the... It's
Correct.
unfound. It's not found.
It's on the grid, but it's not found. So I have to use my runner ability.
Oh, any...
Gotcha.
Okay. Discard a city card. Okay.
Name and access this haven.
Wait, would it be technically on the
may not
grid
be
if
on the
it's
grid.
if it's not found?
Look at it. On the grid is anything that has a line connecting to it.
Right, but the thing is because it's not found, it may not
If you look
be
close, the
found.
line's not technically connected. There's a little gap there where the sticker's not right. I need to find some paint that's that color and like fill in that little gap that's going to bother me.
Or just
You have
peel
to
it-
stare at
or
it
just
right
peel
in
the
front of you.
sticker, peel it and reset it, but then it wouldn't line up up here.
Yeah,
It
lines
is
up-
slightly
It's over
up.
the edge.
It's slightly over the edge.
It folds over.
I-
Fix
I-
it then.
No, it's your sticker.
The whole board just rips up with
Just
it.
like when Matt did my rampage. Laid the sticker and then.
Paul says bring on the zombies.
It was when we were taking it apart.
Yeah.
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 You're punching it or whatever.
It was not punching.
No.
Oh yeah, maybe it was when we were punching it out
Yeah,
and it stuck to the board.
yeah. Not that I don't want you to do it, but yeah, that
Because
would be
it
the...
was, he was like, my brand new game I've never even played.
Yeah.
Jeez, Matt. That's what I remember.
I immediately offered to buy him another
I
copy.
know, that was at a down the vent thing at the high school.
It was. It was a long time ago.
Not our first one, though.
He still remembers. No, our first one was in the VFW.
Yes, it was.
Emily did mention maybe we should, I don't know how much it costs to get a VFW.
Why?
She heard it can be free. Maybe we do that because the tables are all set up. Like there's tons of tables and chairs. And
They're
it's
not
what-
all. They're
that's
not
what
all set
makes-
up. You still have to set up and tear them down.
No,
That's what
not the
makes
ones in
this
Duran. They're
offer.
always set up.
Oh.
But then it's not as far away from
It's
everyone coming
$50.
from Flint.
That's what makes sister.
Or
Yeah.
I think sister.
I think it's 50.
Okay. I didn't know.
Or it might be 500.
Right. That's what I thought it was.
I thought it was 500.
But 50 is not that big of a difference from 10 or 5.
5.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really care. But it was closer to everyone in Flint. Not that they're not going to come to
Yeah, it
Perry,
doesn't
but
say that it's not.
Okay.
So there's nothing that specifically says.
Do it
it's
then,
not.
Matt. Finish this round. Let's get this over with. Come on.
Yep. Okay, box 6.
Jesus, I'm like trying to clarify the rule.
Josh wants to watch The Mandalorian. He doesn't care
come on.
about board games.
I don't give a crap.
Yeah.
Name it.
I got my 1 year Disney Plus for free.
That one's not good. You don't want
For
that
the one person watching us, Paul, if you have Verizon Unlimited, you could get 1 year of Disney
One
Plus for
person watched-
free.
Someone else commented on this, Joe.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he ain't
We have
watching
4 people
it.
watching right now.
Not now.
Josh just kicked them all off.
This is garbage, right? Throw this away.
No, for anybody that has Verizon Unlimited,
Wow.
you can get Disney Plus for free. You need to paint
I
on.
didn't see you put it on there. And my brain was like, wait, what?
You should paint on some tears on that
I
thing.
think I need to, yeah.
Oh
You
man.
know, box 6. I gotta come up with a name.
Okay.
Oh, now there's
One box and 6.
Oh, it's 6. Whoa!
You ready?
a box. yeah.
I hope it's
You're
little
gonna say
Jeeps.
that, right?
Yeah. Box.
An open package 6.
Package 6. Not,
Extras.
those are called
Those are doors.
doors.
Yeah, and then also this is gonna. We got this one, but
Yep.
it just goes away. It's
Does it say
Add
that?
this card to your pool of objectives destroyed at the end of the game in which you complete the
at the
objective.
end of the game.
Okay.
So until that happens, yeah. Alright.
What did he name it?
The Going Mary.
Oh yeah, and we already.
The
yeah,
what?
we didn't do
The
that.
Going Mary.
The going.
Guessing it's a
Mary.
one-piece thing.
Yep.
Dumb. I was gonna call
I
Josh's a noose.
I like that better than
A
the
noose.
Going Mary.
A noose.
Is the Going Mary a ship?
Yeah, it's a ship that he rides on.
Not his
Yeah,
ship.
Yeah.
Is it his ship, Matt?
Yeah, it's his first ship. In the 1070, it's the second ship.
Hey, more cubes that we won't ever use.
Uh-oh.
That's a lie. With that one person, you can get those cubes.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Gotcha.
Recon report. This package includes 4 cards, 3 sticker cards, and 15 supply cubes. Eerie. Just like our homes. Same design. Same layout. Is this our future? Empty cities rusting into the ocean? Searching for a few days revealed some breakthroughs. Portable lab technology enabling supplies to be generated in the field and some experimental medicine to inoculate populations. These cities will remain inoculated for months, buying us some time before it slowly wears off. We also found a cache of supplies, which means more supplies each month for the rest of the year.
Nice.
Nice. That's good.
Read both sides of this card, then keep it in the reserve.
You're welcome.
So, name this New Haven. Name this New Haven. You ain't named it, right?
I named it.
All right. Take the portable antiviral lab cards found in this package and add 1 to your hand.
Wow.
Very useful now.
What's it do?
When doing the make supplies action, discard this card to put 3 more supply cubes onto your character card.
And then add the other 2 to the player discard pile. Same thing. Take the 15 supply cubes from this
Are they
package
different backs?
and
No,
add
same
them to
back.
the stockpile.
That's nice.
To the stockpile. Oh,
Yeah.
So hopefully we add 15 to these going forward. It sounds like.
we'll see.
All right.
It said for the rest of the game.
So
It didn't say how
that's
many. It
that.
just says it'll give you more.
And this rules is sticker B added to the manual. So
Oh
sticker A will go there. Sticker B. Yep.
yeah. I'm fine.
Just checking.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for checking.
So does Jonah get a badge every time he does Boy Scouts?
During
No.
setup, add the supply cubes indicated to the right of the stockpile chart, in addition to those for the current month to the stockpile. Put this sticker on the game board onto area 10.
So plus 15.
As a reminder,
11 will
to
be
add
minus
15
15.
more supply cubes.
11's gonna be minus 15.
It might be a
Minus
plus.
400.
That I think was worth doing.
Oh yeah, that's gonna make the
Yeah.
game so much easier. Especially
yep, during
if
setup.
they get-
So in December we get 15 at least.
Well, yeah, and
Right
next
now.
month we're gonna get 39. 39.
Right.
That'll get to go out on the board
Okay.
beforehand.
That's pretty
This
amazing.
is rule sticker 1. Add it to the manual. Take a player card or an infection card that matches your current city out of its discard pile. Put it into package 6. This takes it out of play. Cards in package 6 stay there from game to game. Do not take them out unless instructed to do so. You may look at these cards at any time, but may not add stickers to them. Limited supply. Package 6 may contain up to 30 player cards and 30 infection cards.
Wow.
What do we do?
And you can remove these from the game. Or these.
This is rule sticker I.
So you got to keep package 6.
Right. So say it was my I could discard Tripoli and then put Tripoli in the box.
It's a free action.
I mean I need Tripoli, but unless Sao Paulo's in, I need Sao Paulo to move. But you can do that.
Matt, you don't. It's matching your current city.
Yeah, from the discard pile.
So you don't even have to have a card.
Oh, you don't use the card. You just
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you remove.
Oh.
You have to be in the city, and then you remove it from the thing.
So
And this is a free action because it's a blue action. So make sure you put it in your section with your free actions or whatever.
How would I do that?
Well, if there's not space for it, then you just put it in.
Oh,
Just
probably
making sure-
here.
Yeah. Just making sure that people realize it's
So
on.
Matt, if you go to Tripoli or Istanbul,
I
you
can
can
remove
remove the
Tripoli.
yeah.
And
from the game.
That's got to be once per turn. It doesn't say it, but it's got to be.
Free
Yeah,
action,
free
man.
action. But again, you have to be in the city.
Yeah.
So.
That-
And
There we go.
you also have to remember too that when,
Egg
as you're
Lima.
eliminating things, you're also causing
The rest of everything that
everything else to be more likely. You know, you're adding probability to other things.
But then also it goes into package 6, and I'm assuming something later goes.
It does say ignore them unless instructed otherwise.
Yeah.
So
It's
I can't
fine.
imagine that
It's
'cause
fine.
it's
Put
fine.
everything in package
It's
6
fine, he
possible.
says.
We need 30 cards in their stat.
No, that's probably bad.
No way.
Tripoli's going
Okay, if we can remove entire cities that we don't have to
We
worry
just
about.
have to take notes. So make a note of like
No,
my.
you can look at it at any time.
Yeah.
It says you can look at them whenever you want.
Are you
Okay.
Are you honestly gonna drop AAA in there? I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm gonna for my third action.
Yep.
to Tripoli.
Okay.
Since I'm in Tripoli, let's go ahead and take that out of the discard pile.
Put into package 6. We're fine.
And then we're gonna make a research center in Tripoli.
Righty.
There's our 3 stars! Woo, woo, woo! Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna start documenting my crap. I have to use pen, or it'll be different.
Is this April again?
Yep. What's today's date? 11.
12.
12.
Thank you.
Yesterday was Veterans Day, Joe. Come on.
That's right.
What was the
Hey, I
last?
posted the thing
what
on
was the last
DTV.
one?
I know,
10-0.
it was
It
very...
doesn't write on that. It's because it's like a wax paper
We
background.
lost.
10-1 was the last time we played.
Right, just making sure.
I'm going to remove so many cards.
So dangerous, though.
That's my new name, the remover. I'm going to put them in Dump Island where I came from. That's box 6 is Dump Island.
I don't know.
Okay.
Can I get the marker, please?
Okay.
Is the draw one for the beginning of next month?
Yeah. For
Okay.
what we're doing, the things that we're doing. Okay, so.
Wow, report. That's forgery.
It's not.
What?
Yes. Cities on the grid. How many cities are on the grid?
We have 2 more.
Cool.
So we're at 19.
What? Unless
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
20. You
20.
missed Tripoli.
20. Okay. 20. So, all right.
It does make sense. We were off by 1 last game then.
Could have been.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah.
Or did we connect 3 this round?
You
I know I did it, right?
No, you didn't.
No, that's right. You did it once.
Connected Santiago.
We did it at least twice.
Or we did. We
And you did it once. Did Steve
Right,
do it
but
once
that
too?
was two-
No.
that was
yeah,
the
that
place
was
we
two.
already had,
Okay,
yeah.
we just missed one. There you go. He said thanks.
We didn't want to keep it.
No.
No, I don't keep cards like my wife.
We give it to your
Nope.
wife.
She literally keeps every card. We have a box
See if she
of
keeps that one.
every card.
Put in Joe and tell him to give it to Lindsay.
No.
Pagoda's connected. St. Petersburg is not yet, right?
You spelled her name wrong.
And
No, I
neither is
didn't.
Los
Yes, he
Angeles or
did.
Mexico
Why?
City.
Oh,
right?
why?
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Santiago is connected though.
Is it
right?
S-E-Y?
And Bogota?
Yeah, got that one.
Yes.
You had to stop and think about it
Did we
for...
discover a new city? We didn't discover any actually new cities.
San
all right.
Francisco.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That makes sense to some extent.
Does this one count as being on... No, it's not attached.
Yeah, because we're 3 short. We're missing 3, and we're at 23 total. That makes sense. So we were just... Yeah, that's where we should have been. We were just 1 short when we had the
We're at
number of
23.
it before. Yeah, 23 total, 3 of which are not connected.
Oh, okay. I
Right.
understand now.
Which is why, like at the end of it, I hadn't updated that properly last couple times. Okay, so for each location that has 1 plate cube, decrease that population by 1.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to give
For
that
each
to my
one
wife.
that has a thing, add 1, right? So
Yes. So Istanbul's going to go down to 3.
right.
Because we have no... Where's the stickers at, Josh?
Right there.
Yeah. Are you
Right.
putting it on?
No.
No!
No.
No!
So Istanbul will go down to 3.
Istanbul is now Constantinople.
So really,
Shoot.
there's
Bless you.
yeah,
That's a thick
And
pile
then-
of stickers
a
on
little
there.
bit. So then this one evens.
Yep.
Right, that one evens.
That one even.
Denver's fine. So yeah, the rest...
Right, but then the rest of them gain 1.
Wow.
So
Lagos goes up to 4.
I need a 5, a 4.
Whoa, whoa,
And a
whoa, whoa.
six.
no, no. So 6 for Sao Paulo.
Baller. It's a recovering city.
What does that mean?
It means it's recovery. It means there's 6 whole people there.
Probably
Now what do we need?
a 4 and a 5.
4 to Washington?
Yep. And a 5 to Chi-Town.
Dang. Steve's gangster. Calls a shot.
It's because he's from there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Legacy deck, we don't do anything with that yet. Resolve cards in the game end area, which I don't think that we did any of these.
No.
Well, you put Pagoda and whatnot in there.
So what is the one that say if a city's at 0?
Yeah.
That's they would resolve it now.
Yeah, if there's at least one city with 0 population, we do something, or if we've lost 4 games in a row, we do
Okay,
that.
I was just making sure that wouldn't
This will
trigger
go back in-
when
this
it
will go into
happens.
there.
So
Because technically Tripoli went to 0 and
so
then back up to
1
1.
Santiago.
Yep.
2 Bogotas.
Did you put mine through, please?
Hey.
All I did was ask a question.
There's still Tripoli in here, by the
Okay,
way.
and
Just so you
then-
know.
I was
We're
going to see how
at-
many there were in there.
Cities on the grid, we're at 17 and 24, so 5 plus 1, so we get 6 total because we won the game.
Dang. Wow. Counts as 3.
There's 1 Tripoli.
Yeah, we're waiting to hopefully get red for those, remember?
Oh, right. I forgot about red. We're never gonna discover it. We're gonna play on this part of the board the rest of the game.
The lake's red.
Shh. We're not going there.
I'm pretty sure we have to.
No.
It's just a lake, so I mean, there's gonna be land. Well, I don't know.
Alright, so
All
we
right.
have 6 total.
Well, we have Record Keeper, which increases your hand limit by 1. Meh. We have that guy. We have Broker. As an action, discard a city card and take a card the same color from the discard pile. Coordinator. As a free action, move a pawn to your location if it is adjacent. The 3 cost ones, we have Helmsman. You may do a free drive or ferry action each turn.
Nice.
That's real nice.
Architect.
Wow, Matt.
Architect, you may do a build supply center action with 1 fewer card. That would let me do it with 3 cards instead of
That sounds
Right.
pretty good.
5.
Right.
Considering that's going to, well, maybe not the rest of the game, be a primary objective. Supplier, once on your turn as an action, move a supply cube from the stockpile to a city, matching a card in your hand. Do not discard it.
Just once per turn.
It's a
Once
free
per
action.
turn as an action.
As an action. Well, it's still nice.
In Courier, when doing the deliver supplies action, you may put supply cubes into one adjacent location instead of your current when delivering. Those are scars. We also have instructor. Nope, that's job. We can't give those out. Let's see here. We have more scars. We don't want those. More
Do
scars.
you have anything on yours, Steve?
We have facilitator.
Of a scar.
On your turn, as an action, you may take any 1 player card from a character in your location.
What's yours? You have 1 left.
Oh, so it's
action.
research.
Card to
Yep.
card, if you have one every
That's
time
good for
you
you.
leave a city with 0 supply cubes.
Yeah. Foreman,
That
when,
didn't happen at all, did it?
Not that I know of.
when doing the established supply line action, spend 1 fewer supply cube. So it costs 1 to make a new supply line. Or Outrider, you may do the recon action with 1 fewer card.
So here's let me throw this
What,
out
which
here.
one?
Recon.
I'm
With 1
thinking
fewer.
of dropping my guy as being the person, and instead doing that because I think everybody else's guys are pretty well, do good jobs, are well established. Mine's been useful at times, but I think it's less useful than the new scientist.
Right.
So do we add something to the new scientist from one of those that makes sense or not? I'm not pushing that it needs to. I'm just saying that might enhance.
What does
that.
she do?
When you make supply cubes, you take them from outside of the...
Hey, sorry.
It's not as powerful now that we got all those new cubes.
It isn't what it is.
It's not bad.
It's not. No, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's just when we were going down to 24, it was starting to get sketchy. We didn't have enough cubes to put out on the board, but now we have 15 more, minus 3, so we have 12 more.
I say we put the one where. How much do we have? 6?
Yeah,
How much is the one where it costs 1 less?
to build a supply center,
Yeah.
that's 3.
I think it's worth putting on your character.
I could build a supply center for
Uh-huh.
3 cards,
Yeah.
and if it's one of the ones that counts as 2, I could do it with that and 1 other card.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And 2 cubes.
Right.
I mean, it's still strong.
But now that we get 2 cubes at a supply center and we
Yeah.
produce,
I mean, yeah, you could get that. You could really almost do two in a round.
if you gave me the cubes, especially before,
Yeah.
yeah,
What else is there? Okay, so that's 3, so we'd have 3 left.
yep.
So what else will we use for 3?
There's the free dry ferry action. That's 3.
Anything else for 2
What's
left?
drive ferry? That's
Drive is just movement.
There's coordinator, which is move your pawn to a location. Move a pawn to your location if it's adjacent. Or broker, as an action, discard a city card to take a card of the same color from the discard pile.
I like the first one, those, because I mean, technically, if that person had that and the what was the one you just said a second ago? Not the last one, but the one before that.
The move a pawn to your location
Right.
if it is adjacent.
Right. That's not bad. I guess adjacent's not as good as I thought.
And there's 2 others here. There's foreman. When you establish supply line, it costs 1 fewer cube. And facilitator, once on your turn, as an action, you may take any 1 player card from a character in your location. So you don't have to be in the location you want to trade.
So we can do 2 threes.
We could, yep.
We should draw a ferry line from Dump Island to St. Petersburg in the
We
future.
Why haven't we done that? I didn't even think about that.
Because I think we've been so caught up in just trying to keep up with stuff, it's just not something we thought.
That's
about.
true. We could draw a line right there, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Because it's all water.
Yeah.
You just have to make sure to
Yeah, it just can't.
Not
yeah.
touch the land.
not to touch the line. I mean,
It's easy enough to do that. It's feasible.
just take it.
Well, it says city, not haven. It says from the center of your city to the center of another city.
Isn't there a way to connect water, though? I thought there was a way to connect water.
Yeah,
As long as it doesn't
chart
cross
sea
the red
lane.
line.
Spend 2 supply cubes in a port location
Yeah.
to draw a sea lane from it to another port location.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Yep, I was only looking at search
Yeah.
or establish
There's
supply
more
line.
rules in the rulebook regarding it.
Yeah, you can't cross red lines. And you can't cross another blue line or whatever.
Yeah, you can't cross an existing seaway, and you can't cross
Red lines
a
at
red
all.
line, but otherwise you can.
So do we want to do the courier supply center
It's a
thing?
split board there. That's why that's happening, Steve.
Yeah, it was still pulling up.
I say you get the supply center for 3. I think that's worth it.
I
Okay.
think that's a good one to do. I don't see why you wouldn't do that one.
Okay.
And then it just becomes.
The lane,
anything go good with your guy?
the cube lane next door isn't terrible because a lot of times we're 1 away from things, I feel like.
How much was the drive ferry?
That's 3.
This is still pretty good. I like
get
this.
one
I don't
free
know
action.
if I don't know if I like this more than this.
No, that's still really good.
I understand you have the thing where if you leave an area.
Right, that's not so much the thing. I just felt like that other giving us more
Cubes.
cubes was just
Yeah, giving us more cubes
It
is
does
nice.
open up
right.
our
And in
options.
this particular one, I did not use this one once.
Yeah, you did.
You used it once to move
Me.
Joe to Chicago.
Oh, yeah, okay. So
Yep.
that's the one time. I
One
used it.
time, yeah.
Well, that was my thing. I felt like that one would be more likely to be used.
Especially since
Every turn,
now that we
but I
get
do
2
get-
cubes at supply centers in the beginning of the game, that's going to be super powerful.
Yeah.
Because all the cubes are, well, not all the cubes, a majority of the cubes are going to be out.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
but
we're gonna put out as many as we can. We'll put them all out as far as that goes.
Hey, you put them all out.
Yeah.
well, 9 get removed, so 9 will be in the
Yeah,
stockpile again.
You're right.
But still, because there was a couple times where we only had like 1 cube in there
I mean,
left in the stockpile.
if
So.
he can make from the reserve, maybe you put on where you can place adjacent cubes adjacent to him.
Yeah, isn't there one that lets me put a cube in an adjacent space or in?
When doing the deliver supply.
When
cubes,
doing
you
the
supply
deliver.
cubes into an adjacent location instead of your current location.
That's not bad.
No, and that what's nice about that is I can put it into a spot where there's green there, and I don't have to worry about ending my turn in the green because it could be in the space next to.
So I mean, going here,
Right,
he
yeah.
could make and drop and drop. You know what I mean?
You
Because
could
it's,
technically hit 3 locations from there.
you know,
Right. It's
Or no,
either
Yeah.
that, and this can go to any character, so I would put it on Josh's probably.
The
You may do
recon?
the recon action for 1 fewer card, or yours, but we also don't want to put too many on one
Right.
character.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because when they die, we're going to be.
so you're
sad.
saying we can do both of those?
We already did 1, so we only have 1 left.
Those all cost 3 that we're looking at.
Oh, gotcha.
So.
I'd
And
say
there's really nothing else unless we want to upgrade a city,
I'd say put it on here.
but we
Just do
can't.
that.
Well, it costs 2 to
Yeah. To take Tripoli
upgrade
up
Tripoli
to
up to a 2.
Right.
Or Santiago or Lima.
Sima. Yeah, see, and that's the problem is we do have
Or
several of
Moscow.
those.
Yeah, now we have a bunch that are ones.
Yeah.
But we kind of had those.
Don't worry, I'll build supply centers there next time.
Lima and Santiago were already there. Tripoli did go down, but the other two, they were already at ones. It's not
Yeah.
like we did
Oh yeah,
some
they
wrong
started.
with
They
that.
started like that.
Same
Yeah.
with St. Petersburg. That was
Yeah.
the one as
I
well.
mean, you could just instantly do a boat route right at the beginning for, make a cube, make 2 cubes, draw the line.
What was the one that you said would go good with Josh's?
The draw.
Yeah, it could go on anyone's. I was just choosing Josh's.
The adjacent one is not bad for Josh either, since he can steal cubes from anyone.
Right. Is it cost him an action to do the adjacent? It's still a cost him an action.
No, it's
to
when
drop.
you drop.
It's the
Right,
drop.
right, it's the drop action.
It's just
so
instead of
I
being
don't-
the one that you're
I
on.
don't want to put too many on this character, but if it's at a haven or supply center, he can make 2 into the deliver action to an adjacent location that's not a supply center.
Oh
All
wow.
is one action.
Yeah. Again, if he's on this spot, he can supply it
Any
3 or 4
adjacent
different
one.
people.
Is
on
it even
this
at
spot.
Havens or only at supply centers where you can
Haven
make
or
2?
supply centers.
Wow. Okay.
So if they're at one of, like if he's here,
Yeah.
he makes 2 and then can put it there, there, or there.
Yeah.
That's one action.
Right.
What's your scar?
You can hold a maximum of 3 supply cubes on your character card. It made sense for this character card because I rarely have supply cubes.
Right, because you're making and dropping. We also have these broken links, which are infection card improvements.
Meh.
Yeah, which is after discarding this card, so it would come up and get discarded. Any player may discard a player card to stop drawing infection cards for the rest of the turn.
Yeah, once again, you said
That's kind of strong.
It's good if it's the first one, right? If it's the last card to come up. But, yeah, I don't know. It could be really powerful or not do anything for us.
What is that? The only thing on those?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
There's
2
2 of
broken
those.
links, yeah.
Yep. But, so, yeah, I don't know. It's up to you guys. We have 3 more points, though.
If we do carrier, I would put it on this character because I think it makes the most sense. That's why I'm saying to do something else. Because I think that's really powerful. Be able to make 2 and put it to any of those adjacent ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Jace thing is really, really good.
Especially for that
But then I also
character.
have to be very careful not to get any more scars.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't care. I'm happy with what I got. I'm gonna build supply centers everywhere.
There you go. I don't care.
I'm going to litter the
I'm
board with
good.
supply centers.
Steve, you're gonna end up taking this guy, I'm assuming.
I'm not 100% now because we've said that it could be either one
Yeah.
going to the next thing.
I think later on he'll be better.
Well, here's
Oh,
what,
something
here's
might change beginning of May too. We don't know.
He would have
right?
been good if that didn't happen.
Oh, absolutely. He would have been
sure,
required almost.
but we also don't know what else is going to be
Right.
going on again. I'm just thinking that let's put it this way: either one of these is going to be more attractive with another power of some sort.
Yeah.
But is there another power that's worth giving me over maybe, again, something else? What was the other things for 3?
That one that the guy you're right now playing,
Yeah.
the one that lets you trade any card,
Yeah, would be
would be
great.
insane.
Yeah.
Because you could pull someone to you and then trade a card,
Yeah.
and it doesn't have to match your city. It
Yeah,
lets you
that's-
just trade a card once per turn that
That's
doesn't
really
match your
good.
city.
Yeah, that would be very strong.
That's
Either
only
way,
one.
'cause whether I
Yeah.
pull them to me or I end on, or they end on my city, either way,
Yeah.
it lets me do the trade. Is my point.
One's on your turn
Right.
as
but,
an action. No,
but
that's
again,
the wrong
if
one.
they end their turn on my city, that's all.
Facilitator.
Yeah, that's only a 2 cost. one.
Take. He can't give.
Oh, you can only take a
So
card.
that would make
Okay.
sense on your character, where it costs less.
Yeah. Or if we put that with the person that gets the outrider eventually, because then they can take a card and they can
What's the Outrider one?
recon for 1 less card,
Yeah.
which would be really good, I think, as well. Because we're not,
Well,
we're having such a hard
It
time
might be
getting these.
worthwhile to maybe it'd be worth me having the recon on one of the guys, so that or Josh because
Yeah.
because then that way it's just less to recon. We're
Yeah.
having problems with it.
We are having major issues
I say
reconning. We've
Helms-
only been able to do it successfully once, right?
Mm-hmm.
I say either Helmsman or Outrider on Josh's character or Courier on mine.
I really like because I think we're gonna need to start reconning, or we're gonna start getting more bad stuff on the board.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be the bad.
We've already seen it once, right?
Mm-hmm.
Courier is really good too. But now that we have so many cubes starting with, I think that's gonna be more powerful.
Is recon 3 cost?
They're both 3 costs. Yeah.
Give him recon. Give him recon.
Yeah.
Give him recon, and then here's the bonus of that. Because this guy doesn't have, neither one of these have an extra power, it's really easy for me to interchange between. Right?
Yep.
Like it doesn't F anything up to do that.
Guess what? You don't have to worry about building supply things anymore. I'll take care of that.
Thanks.
So many supply centers.
Because then it's like the medic in the other one, the way we built them.
You're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
they could drop adjacent.
That's the one I was thinking.
Yep.
And we're back down to 0.
Cool.
for
No,
our,
remember our medic ended up being
our-
like Jesus at the end.
Because as he walked through,
Spoilers for season 1. Yeah, legit. He could just walk through a space and clear all the plagues
But that,
or the
that's
infections.
without any of the abilities, though. That's just natively.
No, it wasn't.
as a medic, I think.
Yeah, as the
that's
medic, they
his-
automatically get removed if there's a cure found.
Oh, if there was a cure found, that's right. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
yeah.
Okay. Womp womp. Never mind.
Either
Take it
way.
back.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'll take it back. Okay.
Time to watch
So
The
that's-
Mandalorian. That's right, Paul.
Yes. You better believe it. Well, by the time I get home, it's
Let's see if we can find someone to raid. here real
10:30.
quick.
Do the Brothers Murph if nothing else. I do support them, so
Yeah.
there's no reason we.
All right. Yeah. They're.
So that was our second time playing April's Pandemic Legacy Season 2
Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah. much better
playthrough.
round this
Yes.
round, yeah.
I couldn't think of the word result for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I missed
That
it.
thing
But
too.
thank you for following. If you're still here.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for
following Penetrate Man Butts.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
That's a favorite.
That's a name.
That's a new favorite.
Are these for all our
Did you stop it?
the green?
No,
one?
we're still going. I'm trying to find.
Put those and
That's the
those
going Mary. How
together.
could you say no to that ship, Josh?
The giant ram on the front. That looks like a penis.
It is not a penis. It's a ram. You knew it was a ram.
All right.
Penis round. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Are we ready to raid?
Sure.
Yeah,
You ready to
let's
say
go.
goodbye?
Go.
All right. Thanks for hanging out, everyone, tonight. We're gonna go raid the Brothers Murph because
That's what we.
Why
do.
not?
why not?
Yeah, they're good people.
Until next time.
A bunch of bing bongs. That's
My
fair.
name's Joe.
He's pointing and pointing. I'm Steve,
Josh.
and there's Josh.
Wow.
Go.
Thanks for watching down the van.
He's so happy at your outro, Matt. So happy.
That's good. We won't know if you're looking or not.
I know, it's great.
Jesus.
Hey, Matt, will you put those in there?
Absolutely.
Thanks,
Can you give him like a down the vent hat? I think a hat would just
Let me
look
have
really
the-
good on him.
Did it go? Yes, it did. All right.